Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
As the court, please, my lord, we confirm appearances on behalf of the state.
Yes.
My Lord, I confirm my appearance on behalf of Mr. Sibiya and Mr. Mnube.
Okay.
This is the court, my lord. I confirm my appearance on behalf of accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa. Thank you.
Yebo.
Confirm appearances, my Lord, on behalf of Mr. Ntuli.
Thanks. Yes, Mr. Baloyi. Still under oath, sir.
Yeah, Uncle Sangaza.
Morning, Mr. Ntanzi.
Yeah.
Morning, sir.
Yesterday, you testified that you were visited by Brigadier Gininda, Sergeant Makola, and Sergeant Mabena at a police station in Pretoria to discuss about the 3 million deal. You said you were booked out of the cells by the late Sergeant Mabena. Is that correct?
Izolo ushiloke ukuthi ke kwezake uBrigadier Gininda uSergeant Mkhula nongasekho uSergeant uMabena bezokubona kuzokhulunyiswana nawe ke nendaba yedeal ye3 million umuntu owakhipha ke kumasel kwakuyena uSergeant Mabena.
Yeah, Uncle Sangaza, ngavulela uMabena.
Yes, my lord. Mabena is the one who opened for me.
We put it to you that during that period, on the 20th up to the 22nd of June 2020, you were detained at Primrose Police Station.
Sithi kwena ke noma siyakutshela ke ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi leso ukusuka ngazo i20 kufika nge22 zika June 2020 ipolice station owawukuyona kwakuyiPrimrose.
Kwasengaza azange ukuphikise mina police station. Ngithe police station ngihlala kuwo maningi angikwazi. Azange ngiphile ngepolice station.
My lord, I never denied the issue of the police station. I just said that there were many police stations, different police stations where I was kept.
And we refer to the proposition by your then legal representative, Mr. Mgomezulu, to the effect that this alleged visit occurred on Sunday, the 21st of June, 2020.
Okunye esikushilo kwena ke izolo inkulumo ke eyakhulunywa owayeumeli wakho ngaleso sikhathi osengasekho ke ubaba uMgomezulu ukuthi ke uma uyobonwa ke uyena uBrigadier Gininda nalabo ke ayihamba nabo kwakungesonto i21 zika June 2020.
Well, the cell register as well as the occurrence book from Primrose Police Station were handed up. In particular, the occurrence book was handed up as Exhibit QQ.
Incwadi ke zase police station kase Primrose zikhona ke noma zandluliswa ke enkantolo nanjengobufakazi.
And we have the original occurrence book, SAP 10, from Primrose Police Station for that period where you were detained.
Sinayo ke iklakin noma siphethe ke incwadi yase Primrose ngaleso sikhathi leso ke owawulapho ngaso.
It shows that you arrived at Primrose Police Station on the 20th of June,
Ikhombisa ke ukuthi wafika
2020,
wafika epolice station yase Primrose nge20 zika June 2020
at 04:30 says prisoner received.
isikhathi ke sibhaliwe lapho kuthiwa isikhathi owamukelwa ngaso ke kwaku4:30
Says Warrant Officer Mukwena received 1 unit as per Bongani Ntanzi, SAP 14/136/6/2020 on Pukeng CAS 118/6/2020 and SAP 14A50947284 from Sergeant Mokhani from the National Investigations Pretoria, and his cell phone number is indicated there.
Ubhalwa-ke nephoyisa-ke kuyilona lakwamukela warrant officer uMukwena, kwabhalwa-ke nokuthi nangaphansi kwaliphi-ke icala uPhukeni CAS 8/6/2020, nokuthi-ke umuntu-ke owakuletha noma iphoyisa elakuletha kwakuyena uSergeant uMukhane. Imininingwane leyo ebhalwe phansi-ke uma ufika e-police station yase-Primrose.
Well, a careful perusal of the occurrence book shows no visits on that Sunday, the 21st of June 2020, as or according to the proposition that was put by Mr. Mngomezulu.
Ngokwenkulumo eyakhulunywa uyena-ke ubaba uMngomezulu uma kubhekwa-ke incwadi lena-ke iphenywa akukho ekutshengisayo noma-ke okubhaliwe ukuthi-ke kukhona-ke owayezokubona noma ababezokubona ngalelo langa langesonto i-21 zikaJune 2020.
As well as your evidence yesterday that you were booked out by Sergeant Mabena out of the cells and taken to where Brigadier Ginin and Sergeant Mukhola were.
Nangobufakazi bakho-ke noma-ke into ehambisana nobufakazi bakho ebhaliwe laphaya kuloko kushilo ukuthi-ke wafika uSergeant Mabena wazokhipha kuma-cell ekuhambisa la uBrigadier Gininda noMukhola babekhona.
Angazi noma ngaphendula.
I don't know whether I can respond.
Of course, yes, you can.
Yebo.
Because enkantolo ubaba uGininda ukuthi saphuma phakathi amasela mawungena emaseleni. Amasela asesandleni sokudla sandle sonxele passage le.
My lord, not to say that we were we literally went out because the cells are on your right side as well as on your left, and then in the middle it's a passage.
Mawuza ngepassage hayi ukuthi saphuma saya ema-ofisini ngale thina sikhona la ngaphakathi endaweni yamasela but kunendlu e-ofisini yalapha ayehlele khona ngoba mawuse-ofisini uyambona umuntu ophekela iboshwa lapha ekitchen nange khona la ngaphakathi.
Not to say, my lord, we then went out of there. In that passage itself, there is some room there where he was seated, and where you are seated, my lord, you are able to see someone who is cooking for the prisoners in the inside.
Manje angabe ngathi phambi kwekatolo mina ngabhukwa ngawufakwa kwelinye office ekudeni angiyanga kwelinye office ekudeni ngikhona ngaphakathi emaseleni.
It shouldn't be now before the court, my lord, that I was booked and taken somewhere else. I was there inside the cells.
Yes, but there's no entry of such visits by Brigadier Gininda, Sergeant Mukhola, and Sergeant Mabena on the 21st of June 2020.
Akukho kubhaliwe incwadi le ayibhekayo-ke uba ukuthi akukho kubhaliwe okushoyo ukuthi-ke ngempela uBrigadier Gininda, uSergeant Mukhola naye uSergeant Mabena beza bazokubona ngalelo langa. Akubhaliwe encwadini.
Mina ngikhuluma ngento eyenzeka ngikhuluma ngento okangizwa mina.
Speaking about something that happened, I am not speaking about something that I heard.
Ngoba nano wena ukhuluma ngobani baba uMkwena umuntu wabomkwena ngimazi.
Because
No a lawyer.
Kodwa lana-ke ikhuluma khona-ke ukuthi awukwazi ube nalo ithuba noma ilungelo lokuthi uxhumane nomndeni wakho noma ummeli wakho kuloko qeda ufundwa la.
Mina zange ngixhumane nommeli Nkosi enkantolo.
I never made contact with the lawyer, my lord.
Ngisho ukutheleza imbala. Ukutheleza ngidibana naye ngekhothe ekseni ngicela kuwa amaphoyisa ngicela ningifonisa ngifonele ukutheleza ngoba ngifuna izinto zokugeza nezipahla zokushisa.
Even Buthelezi, I met him in the morning when I was going to court. I made a request to the police that can you please allow me to make a call to Buthelezi because I would like to have clothes to change as well as toiletries.
Kuyilesi sikhathi mina sengibuza ifoni yami ngithi ngoba inamba kaButhelezi angiyazi ngekhanda ngicela ningivule ifoni yami ngifuna inamba kaButhelezi ifoni yami iphuma khona emotweni khona lapha engikhona kubo.
It was at that time when I then requested my phone because I said to them, I don't know Buthelezi's number from the top of my head, so I would like to have my phone. That is when they then took out my phone. There, it came out from them in the vehicle.
UMabhena uthatha ifoni yami uyayilayeda lesikhathi ethi ngisho iphethini ngiyamtshela iphethini ishawa kanje lesikhathi ke mina sengithi inamba kaButhelezi ibhala ukuthi Buthelezi igcina ngo600 egcinele lesikhathi ke eseyidayala uMabhena efaka efonini yakhe eyiblue eyipopotana afonela lokhuza uButhelezi ambuza ukuthi ukuba amtshela uButhelezi ukuthi useshaftini ngathi mina Buthelezi ayifaka urando speaker uthi ungabuseye emgodini ngiyacela ngiyekhotha ngicela ungilethele into zogeza ngigezi nezimpahla.
It was at that stage, my lord, when Mabhena switched the phone on. He then asked me for the pattern. I then informed them that Buthelezi's number is written Buthelezi and it ends with a 600. Mabhena then punched it in his blue phone, a small phone, which was a blue phone. And I then asked Mabhena called. I then asked him to put it on a loudspeaker. He then asked where Buthelezi was. He said he was at the shaft. I requested him not to go inside the shaft, but to bring me clothes to change and toiletries as I was on my way to court.
Lesi sikhathi sengifolela noLebohile ngithi ngicela ezedrobheni alethi ibhahla ngisaye ekhotha ehlabana ezedrobheni ngoba mhlambe ekhotha ehlabana soshesha sibuye nangaphela sadibana edrobheni phakathi.
It was at that stage when I then requested Lebohile to come to town and informed her that I was on my way to the Khabane court, that we might be quick in court. So hence I requested her that we meet in town.
Bala ke lo malanga sola 16 June until kuze kufeyila ngadwana noButhelezi mangake lo malanga.
Please count then from the 16th of June up until the day I met Buthelezi as to how many days those were.
That period being?
Usho siphi isikhathi?
Lesikhathi ngiyekhotha ehlabana sengidwana noButhelezi edrobheni endinika imali.
It was when I was going to court in Khabane, and I met Buthelezi in court. In town, when he gave me money.
Are you saying that there is a period when you had no contact with family, friends, or your lawyer?
Uthi ke isona isikhathi leso ukusuka ngazo i16 June ukuyofika ngaso lesikhathi ma le date lebhaliwe yiso leso isikhathi leso ungakazi uxhumane nomndeni wakho abangani kanye nommeli. I made contact with my family when I was already in prison in Rustenburg. By that time I already had something. There's something in prison that is referred to as well call. So Buthelezi had already bought that for me. How was I going to make contact with my family when I didn't have a phone?
Well, you've just testified that Sergeant Mabhena spoke to Buthelezi, is that correct?
Uqeda ukusho manje ke uma uchaza indlela okwenzeka ngayo ukuthi ke ugcine usukhuluma noButhelezi. Ushilo wathi ke uMabhena uyena owafaka inamba kaButhelezi efonini yakhe wabe seyena uMabhena ekhuluma noButhelezi. He was the first one to speak to him. He then said Ntanzi wanted to speak to you. Buthelezi asked which Ntanzi. He explained to him. He then said okay.
Yeah. We just wish to refer you to the evidence of Mr. Buthelezi on the 5th of September 2023, page 63, line 3. Mr. Buthelezi. Then in the morning, Ntanzi phone called and he said that he was going to appear in court. Ntanzi himself phone called and he said that he was going to appear in court.
Ufakazi lobuke bakhe uButhelezi bange 5 zika September 2023 umethula ubufakazi ke yiloko akusho uButhelezi. Okay, uNtanzi uyena ke owangishayela ekuseni uNtanzi uyena owangishayela ucingo wasengitshela ke ukuthi uya enkantolo. uNtanzi uyena owangishayela ucingo wangitshela ukuthi uya enkantolo ukufakaza kukaButhelezi.
Senkantolo lento efundela umehluka ukho mase ngikhuluma into eyi-1 phambi kwecourt mase.
My Lord, there's no difference from what is being read here. That's the same thing that I'm saying here in court.
Kuqala uMabhena uyamtshela ukuthi hayi utanzi ufuna ukukhuluma naye ifoni uyifaka on the speaker ngikhuluma nawe Buthelezi error shaft uba iclock ngo 7 o'clock iclocking list yakhe 7 o'clock Buthelezi yaclock ivala ngaze ngo 8 o'clock ni iclocking list yakhe.
As I said, my Lord, that Mabhena spoke to him first and told him that Ntanzi wanted to speak to you, and Buthelezi, his clocking time was 7 o'clock at the rolling shaft, and I think it closed at around about 8.
Manje lokho kufundela mina ngixaka ukuthi umehluko kuphi uma yite eyodwa noma ngesiqhaza senkomo nje yite eyodwa.
Now it's confusing to me as to what the difference is from what is being read here, because it is one and the same thing.
Well, the difference is that Buthelezi doesn't say he spoke to Sergeant Mabhena.
Umehluko yilona ke ukuthi ubufakazi bakho Buthelezi akasho ukuthi wakhuluma no Sergeant Mabhena.
Because enkantolo Buthelezi akanayo inamba unayo inamba yami leya 06 la akanayo inamba leya akafuna kuyo noMabhena ifona Mabhena mina ngafuna ngazi angengifone ngefoni yami.
My Lord, Buthelezi has my number, the 060 number. He does not have Mabhena's number, the one that Mabhena used to call. I never used my phone to call.
During the proceedings of 5 September 2023 at page 64, Mr. Buthelezi testified as follows at line 8. It was Ntanzi himself that phone called.
Gazo E5 September 2023, ku page 64, ku line 8, Buthelezi ubufakazi bakhe wathi kwakuNtanzi owangishayela ucingo.
Ngaphinda umehluko kuphi ngoba ngithi mina ifoni kaButhelezi angiyazi ngekhanda. Mina ifoni kaButhelezi ikhishwa efonini yami la kuMabhena uyikhipha ifoni la kuMabhena ngithi mina inamba kaButhelezi ibhala ukuthi Buthelezi igcina ngo600 egcineni.
I repeat, my Lord, I see no difference. I did say that I did not know, or I don't know Buthelezi's number from the top of my head. It was taken from my phone. My phone was taken out from there, from the vehicle, my Lord. I mentioned to them that Buthelezi's number ends with the 600.
Kuqala uMabhena ukhuluma nobani ukhuluma noButhelezi uthi uNtanzi ufuna ukukhuluma nami mina ngiyakhuluma futhi noButhelezi lapha ngiboshiwe ngicela ngilethele into zogeza lokhu ngaboshwa ngigeza nginazo nje impahla zokushita.
It was Mabhena who first spoke to Buthelezi and said, Ntanzi like to speak to you. I then speak to Buthelezi and say, Buthelezi, please bring me clothes to change and toiletries. Since my arrest on the 16th, I've never had a chance to bath.
Manje mina la angishongo ukuthi ekhotha zange ngikhulume noButhelezi alolana ngakhuluma noButhelezi.
I never said here in court that I never spoke to Buthelezi on that day. I spoke to Buthelezi.
Okay, we're going to leave the point there. Mr. Ntanzi, we're going to traverse communication between yourself, Mr. Njiako, and other family members. But before that, we want to refer you to the first contact that you had with your lawyer, and this we see in the evidence of Brigadier Gininda during the proceedings of 20 November 2023 at page 59, line 17, Brigadier Gininda. Yeah, so what I recall, my Lord, he was then, I think, transferred to further detention at Pretoria Moot, SAPS. That's now from the court appearance. And then, my Lord, on the 23rd of June, 2020, I received a call from the police station where he was, accused to, was detained, where I was informed there is an attorney who wants to consult with him, and they wanted to check if they should allow such a person. I advised them to allow this person to consult with accused 2, and that I will be making my way just to confirm the status of this individual, my lord. And he then says it was during COVID lockdown, so there were restrictions in terms of visit. And he says, so, you know, I said, look, they must make an exception because it is a legal visit. Says, my lord, this is at line 14. My lord, I arrived there, I think it would have been after an hour or 1.5 hours, because it was a bit far from Pretoria Moot, and I found accused 2 with a gentleman who identified himself as Mr. Mjiyako as his attorney. Accused 2 confirmed that this was his attorney. Then the state asked him, and where did you find accused number 2 and Mr. Mjiyako, Brigadier Gininda, in the holding cells, my lord? Then it continues on page 61, line 4, Brigadier Gininda. There is a space where normally, my lord, they would take fingerprints, or legal practitioners would sit and consult with clients, but it is part of the holding cells. Then we asked him what happened. Then Brigadier Gininda responds as follows at line 11, Brigadier Gininda. So the first thing was obviously to identify myself, my lord, to the council, but as I was coming, accused 2 knew me, so he also stood up and said, this is my attorney, and then the gentleman also then confirmed that he is, in the form of identification, Mr. Mjiyako, and he has got instruction to represent accused 2.
Masiza ke la kukhomana ke phakathi kwakho naye uNozana uMjiyako, sofunda ke kubufakazi phakathi kwakho uMjiyako kanye namanye ke amalunga omndeni kubufakazi bange 20 zika November 2023 bakhe uBrigadier Gininda ufundeka ngalendlela. Ngosenkantolo nge 23 zika June 2020 ngathola ucingo olubuya epolice station la umsola wesibili ayevalelwe khona, lapho engatshelwa khona ukuthi kwakunommeli owayefisa ukuthi ke akhulume noma ke phecelezi ke aconsulte naye. Bangitshela ke ukuthi babefisa ukuthi babhekeke nami ukuthi bangamvumela yini loyo muntu loyo. Ngabatshela ke ukuthi bamvumele ukuthi ke akhulume naye. Ngabatshela ke nokuthi ke ngangisendleleni noma ngiyeza ke lapho ukuzoqinisekisa ke ukuthi wayeyubani loyo muntu loyo ababemusho ukuthi ke uzokhuluma naye. Okay, iyaqhubeka ke inkosi enkantolo. Ngafika ke lapho ngicabanga ukuthi ke kwangithatha ke ihora noma ke ihora elinesigamu ukuthi ke ngifike khona lapho, ngoba ke kwakuyibanga ukubuya ke ePretoria noma ukuya ePretoria Moot. Ngamthola umsola wesibili kanye naye umlisa loyo owazisho ke ukuthi yena uMjiyako nanjengo nokuthi ke uwummeli. Umsola wesibili waqinisekisa ke ukuthi kwakuwummeli wakhe loyo. Ngabathola ke bese maselini ke lapho kunendawo khona lapho ke la ekuvamise noma ke ejwayeleke ukuthi inkosi enkantolo kuthathwe iminwe khona ke noma ke abameli bahlala khona ke bakhulume nalabo ababamele, kodwa ke kuyingxenye yawo amaseli lawo. Manje ke into yokuqala kwaku ukuthi ke mina ke ngizethule noma ngizisho ke kuyena ummeli lowo, kodwa ke ngathi ngiseza kanjalo umsolo wesibili uyangazi, so uyena-ke owasukuma washo-ke ukuthi ummeli wami lona, wabese umlisa loyo-ke naye-ke eqinisekisa lokho-ke okwakushiwo uyena-ke umsolo wesibili ngokuthi naye-ke azethule umnumzana uMjiyako, nokuthi futhi-ke umele yena-ke umsolwa wesibili.
What is your comment?
Yeah.
Kusenkantolo akulona iqiniso.
My Lord, it's not true.
Amangahlaza phambi kwekhoti.
These are just blatant lies before the court.
Azange ngavakashelwa yiloya kusenkantolo police station.
I was never visited by a lawyer in at the police station.
Isidalo nkosenkantolo.
Not at all, my Lord.
Uma ukuthi angivakashelwa ngicela ungikhombise incwadi lapha eyabhala khona ukuthi izovakashela lapha phambi kwekhoti.
If it is that I was visited by a lawyer, can you please show me an entry or a book with that entry that serves as proof that indeed he visited me?
Okwesibili ungikhombise incwadi le ebhala uGinindi ukuthi ufikile kimi ePretoria Moto njengoba kade ungifundela le yaselokhuzeni yase Primrose la tuyifunda njengama ungikhombise le yasePretoria Moto.
Just like you did with the occurrence book of Primrose, where you read to me that Brigadier Gininda never visited me. Now, with regards to this one, can you also show me a book which then indicates that indeed Gininda came to visit me?
Kusenkantolo mina ngihlala ejele. Ubaba uMsipile menze kimi nencwadi engisayina yasejele.
My Lord, I'm incarcerated. Mr. Ramusipile, unencwadi again, Baba Ramusipile.
Mina ejele unencwadi abangisayine sona ukuthi ade ngiyekuyiloya.
Oh, okay. There is a book that I signed in prison, my Lord, that I had gone to my lawyer.
Manje ngicela ukubona lena ke yaGinindi yasePretoria Moto le ethi ngavakashelwa yiloya naye la esayina ukuthi ngaphuma emaseleni ezamade ngifundela le yasePretoria Moto ile yasePrimrose ngicela ukubona le yasePretoria Moto.
So can I please be assisted with the occurrence book or an entry from Pretoria Mood which says as an indication that indeed Brigadier Gininda came and the lawyer came just like it was done with the one of Primrose?
The occurrence book has been from Pretoria Mode has been handed up, but be that as it may, Brigadier Gininda testified further, and this we see during the proceedings of 28 November 2023, page 70, that Mr. Mjiyako then handed him a document which serves as exhibit YY before this court. Yes. Yes, Mr. Ntanzi.
Kusenkantolo ngikhomba ungenami la ekhotho. Ngoba manje into mina ngisicela yangibonisiwa zo ngiyaqhutshwa kiwa phanda nihanjwa by step by step. Ngicela ungibonise incwadi la. Angithi ungibonisile ikhotho uyibonisile la yasePrimrose. Ngicela ungibonise la yasePretoria Moto le yaGinindi ukuthi wafika kimi ke nelawyer ngifuna ukubona le.
My Lord, I made a request and it's being ignored. And the previous book or occurrence book, my Lord, was read out to the court. So I'm making a request for this one where it is said that Gininda came to the police station, my Lord.
You'll recall that this aspect, if memory serves well, was canvassed with Brigadier Gininda regarding the entries, and a search was launched for the visitors book during COVID, but unfortunately couldn't be found.
Uzokhumbula-ke ukuthi udaba lolu olwadingidwa kanye naye uBrigadier Gininda ngesikhathi-ke awayela enkantolo ngaso ezokuthula ubufakazi kwase kuhanjwa-ke kuyophenywa-ke babuya nelithi kubhekiwe-ke kuphenyiwe kwabhekwa kwatholakala ukuthi-ke iy'ncwadi leziyana ezazibhalwa ngaso isikhathi lesiyana secorona abayitholanga. Uzokhumbula ukuthi kwenzeka lokho la enkantolo.
Thank you. But
Ngakho ngithi ngikhomba ungenami mina khona lokho wena ukuthatha ukulethe phambi kwekhoti khona ngafuna ukuletha phambi kwekhoti ngikhomba ungenami khomba ungajabula.
Hence I am saying, my Lord, I'm displeased, my Lord, because there are certain things that are being presented to the court and there are things that are not being shown to the court, my Lord.
that moving along, Mr. Ntanzi, we've mentioned that Brigadier Gininda testified that Mr. Ntanzi handed him a document which serves as Exhibit YY before this court. Mjiako, I'm sorry, Mr. Mjiako. Sorry. Handed him a document that serves as Exhibit YY, and the contents have been placed on record, but it's a letter from the Legal Practice Council.
Ubufakazi bakhe ke uBrigadier Gininda washo ukuthi yena ke uMjiyako kune ncwadi ke amnikeza yona ke leyo ncwadi ke ikhona phambi kwenkantolo njengobufakazi le-Exhibit YY.
Under the authorship of Mr. Johan van Staden, Director, Gauteng Provincial Office of the Legal Practice Council, as well as Ms. Charity Zuza, the Executive Officer.
Ukuthi ke abantu ababebhalile ke leyo ncwadi leyo uVan Staden kanye naye ke uMs Zuza.
It's headed Confirmation of Enrollment with Legal Practice Council. It's dated 5 May 2020. It says, to whom it may concern, please know that as per records held by the Legal Practice Council, it says full name Dominic Ntokozo Mjiyako. It gives his ID number, which we're not going to place on record, is on the practicing role of legal practitioners.
Ncwadi ke lena eqinisekisa ke ukuthi ke uMjiyako oyingxenye noma ekhona ke kuhla lwabameli abakhona noma ababhalisiwe ke khona la eGauteng.
Kusenkantolo mina zange ngathi uMjiyako kusumneli nangelanga le1 lapha ekhotha zange ayikhuluma.
My Lord, I have never said Mjiyako was not a lawyer. Not a single day have I ever said that here in court.
And when the legal officer of the Legal Practice Council testified, Mr. Kulani Sambo, he confirmed that letter.
Umnumzana uKulwane Sambo nkathi ke wayezile la enkantolo ezokuthula ubufakazi wayiqinisekisa ke lencwadi.
And in the record, reference is also made there too by Brigadier Gininda during the proceedings of 20 November 2023 at page 70. From about line 16, the state refers to, in fact, from about line 13, the state shows him Exhibit YY and asks him to identify it. And he says at line 20, Brigadier Gininda, my Lord, indeed it is the document I referred to, dated 5 May 2020, from the Legal Practice Council.
Ubufakazi bakhe ke uma tshengisa yona ke lencwadi uBrigadier Gininda waqinisekisa ukuthi ngempela ke inkosi enkantolo iyona incwadi le engakhuluma ngayo.
Any comment?
Ukhona ongakusho?
Mina ayikho into engizoyiphendula lokho ngitshena ngakho ngoba lapha ekhotha kaze ngithi uMjiyako akusoyomeli. Mina ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ubani wamtshela ukuthi ngiboshiwe nokuthi ngikuliphi ijele nanokuthi ubhadalwa wani. Lezo zinto ngingazi ecourt ngifuna ngitshene lezo zinto lezo kuphela.
I'm not going to respond to that because I have never said that Mjiyako is not a lawyer. The only thing that I said, I just wanted to know who told him that I'd been arrested, who was paying him. Yesithathu ubani amtshela ukuthi
Awamtshela ukuthi ngiboshiwe. Nanokuthi ukhokhela ubani.
Yes, okay.
Nanokuthi ngimapha ama-police station.
As well as the police stations where I was held. Those are the only three things that I want him to come and tell this court as to who informed him about such.
Ngoba mina ngelanga le1 azange afike kimi e-police station. Qala nje ngale qumela ekhunywa ngoGininda engikhulumela nje. Angazi ukuthi ngayibeka ngithini ngezulu kodwa nje hayi.
Because he never came to see me at the police station, except for what is being now said that Brigadier Gininda said, which I don't know what to say about.
Yes. Now, where do you think would Brigadier Gininda have obtained this letters per Exhibit YY dated 5 May 2020?
Ingabacabanga ukuthi ke uBrigadier Gininda incwadi lena ke eqedwa ukukhonjiswa manje ukuthi wayithola kuphi.
Kusenkantolo mina ngisejele angikho emgwaqweni.
My Lord, I'm in prison. I'm not outside.
onke lamaphepha afika phambi kwakho afika nawo uGininda nawo ngithi niwalethe court manje mina ngidibana phi namaphepha uma wotshena mina ngamaphepha uthi lokhu kukanje lokhu kukanje.
All these documents come to court with you and Brigadier Gininda. So how am I involved with the documents? You are the one who puts it to me that this is the situation, or this is the situation with the documents.
Mina bese ngitshena icourt kusukumbuza khona Nkosi yankantolo la kulona iqiniso le.
You then ask me, I then inform the court that, my lord, that's not true.
Yes. Sorry, just for my remembrance. Didn't Gininda said it was on the weekend? On the day he went to facilitate the consultation.
We cannot remember specifically if he said it was on a weekend.
Okay,
Just
fine.
ask Dr. Sibanda to.
But was Mr. Ngomezulu, the late Mr. Ngomezulu, did he pertinently deny that on behalf of Mr. Ntanzi? Dispute it or deny it? Because I can't recall that.
Yeah, we'll just have to.
Okay, fine.
We'll have to verify
All right.
those
Yeah.
two aspects, my lord. Now, as we indicated, Mr. Ntanzi, we going to traverse various communication. We're going to start first with the communication between you and Mr. Njiako in the form of please call me messages that you sent to Mr. Njiako. This as per Exhibit DD 5 E in brackets 1.
Nanjengoba sishilo ke ukuthi manje ke sizobuka ke ukuxhumana phakathi kwakho ke naye ke umnumzana uMjiyako sizoqala ke ngo please call me owabathumela ke kuyena uMjiyako.
Ngicela silungise bamshutshisi. Nkosi enkantolo phambi Nkosi enkantolo ungathi mina ngangixhumana nobani. Mina ifoni yami ihambe ingavaliwe Nkosi enkantolo.
Can we correct this, my lord? Don't put it as, by saying that I made contact with so and so. When my phone was taken, it was not it was not off or switched off, my lord.
Ingakho nenzalo bengicelele phambi kwenkantolo ukuthi abona mawuzofunda into mina ngicela iqale iye ngestep.
Hence, I made a request yesterday, my lord, that when you are about to read something, do it in sequence.
Ngoba mina mangisemasele ngaso sikhathi lesi ifoni yami ayiko pamphlet Pretoria University Fosorus ibuya kanjani iphinde isithuya mina ngangifelela noMjiyako.
Because when I was in custody, my lord, or I was in prison, my phone would be at the Pretoria University pamphlet Phosphorus. So how then is it now then linked to me?
Ake ngakuvimba kodwa uqhubeka ngizokuphendula.
But let me not stop you. Let me allow you to proceed. I will respond.
On the 31st of August 2020 at 17:43 and 28, your number, which we've admitted, 060 90 16890, sent a PCM, or please call me message, to the number 079 0397 605, which, as we indicated yesterday, the correspondence of the Legal Practice Council belongs to Mr. Mjiyako.
Can you repeat the date, please?
The 31st of August 2020
Time?
is the fourth message from the bottom at 17:43:28.
Okay, nice. Gate 31 August 2020. Isikhathi 17:43:28 kuleya number ekuqinisekisiweke izolo 0790397605 ukuthi ke inumber yakhe uMjiyako ukuthi ke kuno please call me owathunyelwa kuyena.
As we pointed out yesterday, per exhibit YY in brackets 8, the it's a letter from Legal Practice Council that indicates the cell phone number of Mr. Mjiako as 079 039 7605.
Kwincwadi ke ebesikhombise yona ke izolo iqinisekisile ke leyo ncwadi leyo ukuthi ke inamba u079 039 7605 ukuthi inamba yakhe uMjiyako.
Then on the 31st of August 2020, 17:47 and 28 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sent a PCM or please call me message to the number that is identified as that of Mr. Mjiako, being 0790-397-605.
Ngazo i-31 August 2020 isikhathi u17:47 ama-seconds awu 28. Inamba yakho eku 060 9016890 yathumela ke please call me uPCM nangu ubhalwe lapha kwinamba ewu0790397605.
Then on the same day, 31 seconds later, at 17:47:59 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sent a PCM or please call me message to the number of Mr. Mjiako 079-039-7605.
Base kuthi ke kwangalelo langa elodwa u17:47 ama-seconds awu59 inamba yakho u060 9016890 yathumela ke uPCM please call me kwinamba kaMjiyako eku0790397605.
Do you have any comments so far?
Ukhona ongakusho?
Mina impendulo yami eyi-1 mina. Eyamfoni yathathwa ngamaphoyisa mhlangibosha. Ayihanjanga icishiwe, yahanje ivuliwe eyamfoni.
I have only one response, my lord. My phone was confiscated by the police upon my arrest, and when they took my phone, it was not switched off.
Okwesibili umshushisi nalapha phambi kwekatolo. Ukube lo muntu lo okhuluma ngawo uMjiyako. Wayefuna ukuxhumana nami lo wayefuna ukukhuluma nami. Ngangeke ngize ngimcall back, phela nabe ngisebenza ngisuma ehlalela.
And secondly, my lord, if this person, Mjiyako, wanted to speak to me, my lord, I would not have sent a please call me. I would have made direct contact, my lord. I was gainfully employed. I was not just sitting around at home.
Ukube ifoni yayikimi ngizoyithenga i-airtime ngebank mina ngifonela umuntu engisuke ngifuna umfonela. Ukube ifoni yayikimi ngangena phone.
If I had the phone, I would have bought airtime through the bank and made contact with the person that I wanted to speak to. I did not have a phone.
Ingakho nazo bengicelele phambi kwekatolo ukuthi ngangingcoba ifoni yami yangitshela ukuthi yayenzwana. Ngazi ngabe sikhuluma kangcono. Manje ulahlekisa ikatolo.
Hence, yesterday I made a request that you tell me as to what was being done to my phone. Then you would have engaged much better. Now you are misleading the court.
But this, you say you were gainfully employed, but this is during the time when you were in custody. Remember, you were arrested on the 16th of June 2020.
Yebo uyasho ke ukuthi wawusebenza ungasiyena umahlalela kodwa khumbula ke ukuthi ngalesi sikhathi lesi isikhathi ke owawuseboshiwe ngaso wawuseboshiwe ngalesikhathi lesi.
Mina ngiphendula inkulumo ekhulunywa nguwe phambi kwekatolo umuntu wena mina ngabhaza lo muntu lo ngithi uba ukuthi mina ngangifuna ukukhuluma naye kuyiloya yami ngangizomfonela straight ngimtshela ngqo qonde ngqo hayi ngimbhaza.
I am responding to what you are saying, that I sent him a please call me. I am saying if I wanted to speak to the person, I would have bought airtime and called him direct, but not send him a please call me.
Then on the second page, if you can turn over the page. On the 9th of September, 2020 at 10:44:07, your number 060-901-6890 6890 sent a PCM, or please call me message, to the number belonging to Mr. Mjiako, 079-039-7605.
Nge-9 zikaSeptember 2020 isikhathi-ke u-10:44 nama-seconds awu-7 inamba yakho eku-060-901-6890 yathumela-ke u-please call me kwinamba ekuyinamba yakhe umnumzana uMjiyako eku-079-039-7605.
I'll just put all the messages on record on this page, then you can comment. Then at 11:27 and 44 seconds, still on the 9th of September 2020, your number 060-901-6890 at 11:27:44 seconds sent a PCM, or please call me message, to the number belonging to Mr. Mjiako, 079-039-7605. Then still on the 9th of September 2020 at 11:28 and 28 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sent a PCM, or please call me message, to Mr. Mjiako's number 0790397605.
Sise lana-ke kuzona i-9 zikaSeptember isikhathi 11:27 nama-seconds awu-44 inamba yakho eku-060-901-6890 yathumela-ke u-PCM, please call me kwinamba ekuyinamba yakhe uMjiyako 079-039-7605. ngazo futhi 9 zikaSeptember 2020 isikhathi 11:28 nama-seconds awu-28 inamba yakho eku-060-901-6890 yabe sithumela-ke u-please call me kuyona-ke inamba yakhe uMjiyako u-079-039-7605.
Then on the 10th of September 2020 at 18:05:26 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sent a PCM, or please call me message, to Mr. Mjiako's number 079-039-7605. Then still on the 10th of September 2020 at 18:08:49, some 23 seconds later, your number 060-901-6890 sent a please call me message to Mr. Mjiako's number 079-039-7605. Do you have any comment before we move to the next page?
I just want to say something. You said 18:05 the first one, but we have two.
Yes, 18:08 and both are at 18:08.
Okay.
They differ in terms of seconds. They are 23 seconds apart.
Okay. Bethe 18:05 ngifuna nje uzwa lokho. Lana-ke ngazo i-10 zikaSeptember 2020 ubona komabili lamakhola athi 18:08 ama-seconds ahlukile, lana ama-seconds awu-26, lana-ke awu-49. inamba yakho eku-060-901-6890 yathumela-ke u-please call me kwinamba kaMjiyako 079-039-7605. lana-ke 18:08:49 inamba yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela-ke please call me kwinamba kaMjiyako 079-039-7605.
Do you have any comment?
Kukhona ngakusho.
Nkosi enkantolo ngangena phone.
My lord, I had no phone.
Manje Nkosi enkantolo la kunenamba le ngiyibuka lapha ephepheni engangichargewe ngale namba engangibhalele uMabhena. athi mabefuna mhlawumbe kunenkinga ngigula bamfonele police station nathi. So uMabhena ucall back ubani yona kule number
Bafonele
ngoba
yena.
nathi le number ngayibhalela uMabhena. Yeah.
I have a number here, my lord, which is on this printout. I checked with the document that I have. This number was written by Mabhena. And so who please called me Mabhena? Or who said Mabhena, please call me, my lord?
Manje
Because
ubani
this is the
ophatha
number
uMabhena?
that he said to me that if there was a problem or if there was an issue, he needed to be called on that number.
Le number le Nkosi enkantolo ithi 76 14 00918 number kaMabhena naye lapha leli phepha ngiliphethe ibhaliwe.
It's an 076 number 1400918. I have it in the document that I have here, my lord. It's written there.
Manje mina ngibhazi iphoyisa mina.
Now, did I send please call me to a police officer?
Hayi kunzima.
It's difficult.
Sorry, is that the one just before the 180826
The witness
PCM?
Yes, no, the witness is indicating the number on 1801 40 seconds.
Yes, 1801
And
40
okwesibili
seconds.
Nkosi enkantolo mawungathula ubuke ekaMabhena sibone isikhathi bani.
And if you were to check and you look at the time that is now with regard to that number belonging to Mabhena,
Isikhathi esi1 nalento thula ngibhazile othi ngekamji yakho.
it's at the same time with the one where you allege that I sent him Giaco, please call me.
No, but the number, the PCM that you're referring to at 80140 is followed by the PCM to Giaco at 1808 and 26 seconds. It's not the same time.
Kodwa ke lo bhazo khuluma ngako lokhu kwa 1801 kulandelwa yilokhu kwa 1808 kubhazwa kona ke umJiaco.
It's more than 7 minutes later.
Usemuva ke kwemizuzu eyisikhombisa.
Hayi mhlambe yena isikhathi engasazi ukuthi mangisilandelise sihamba kodwa akwama uthi ubuka idate ubuka isikhathi lesi ayikho into eshiyana ngayo ngesikhathi esikude esiqhelile.
Maybe I'm the one that's not good with time, because if you look at the date and you look at the time, there is no distance in that time.
Thank you. The next page, page 3. On the 1st of October 2020, at 19:49 and 32 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM message to the number belonging to Mr. Mjiako 079-0397-605.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo i1 kuOctober 2020, isikhathi ku1949 nama seconds awu32. Inamba yakho eku 0609016890. Yabe sithumela ke please call me kwinamba yakhe umJiako 079-039-7605.
Then on the 12th of October 2020 at 18:48 and 7 seconds, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM message to the number belonging to Mr. Giaco 07903-97605. Page 3.
We are on page 3, but it's not reflected yet.
Is the third page from the beginning?
Yes, we are on page 3. It's really the 12th, not the 12th October. That call is not here, man. It's 1842.
The 1st of October, 1st of October 2020 at 19:49:32.
No, we are done with that one, Judge. Yes. I write that already. Okay, asiphindeke. ngeyi-1 zika-October 2020 isikhathi u-1949 ama-seconds awu-32 inamba yakho eku-0609016890
Yes.
yenzela-ke please call me inamba kamjeko 079
Then the next message is the fourth one from the bottom on the 12th of October 2020 at 18:42:07.
bese elandelayo-ke ilena-ke yangeyi-12 zika-October 2020 isikhathi u-18:42 ama-seconds awu-7
Are you done? Malo, before we move on to the next page, I see it's maybe the 4 minutes left before the short adjournment. We can continue. On page 4, 19th of October 2020, at 09:52:45, your number 0609016890 sends a PCM message to the number which belongs to Mr. Mjiako 079 03 97605.
bese kuthi-ke ngazo zana-ke manje zona-ke i-19 October 2020 isikhathi u-9:52:45 inamba yakho ku-0609016890 yathumela-ke please call me kwinamba ekuyeyakhe umjeko 079
And just less than a minute later, at 09:53:09 on the 19th of October 2020, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM message to the number belonging to Mr. Mjiako 079-03-97605.
Akubanga-ke akudlulanga nomzuzu-ke emva kwalokho inamba yakho ngazo i-19 October 2020 ngesikhathi 9:53 nama-seconds awu-9 inamba yakho 06090168890 yabe isithumela-ke u-PCM please call me kwinamba yakhe umjiyako 079
Do you have any comments so far?
ukhona ongakusho
Because inkantolo mina la nginoxake ngoba lezi number lezi makuthiwa uthi umshushisi mina ngi-call back umji yakho but naleka amabhena naye ngezazi ilokhu i-call back kanjalo.
I'm confused here, my lord. The state alleges that the please call means were sent to Mjiako's number, but even Mabena's number also received please call means.
Nayo 9:52, 9:53, 9:53 wayibo.
The times as indicated there, it's 09:52, 09:53, and 09:53.
You're referring to the two PCMs just before Mr. The PCMs to Mr. Mjiako.
The witness is referring to the one just
Yes.
after, the one below, my lord, 9:53:29. That's the one the witness is pointing out.
Yes. Very well. As the court please, my lord, this is now time for the short adjournment.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Baloy.
Right, we covered the PCM's messages up to page 4. We can do the last one on page 5. between you and between your number and that of Mr. Mjiako.
Senze ke okhona manje. Please call me phakathi kwenamba ke yakho kanye nale number kaMjiyako.
On the 27th of October 2020, you'll recall that this is the date on which you appeared at the Boksburg Magistrate Court. Is that correct?
27th of October 2020 uzokhumbula ke ilanga leli awavela ngale nkambeko eBoksburg.
Yeah.
Yes.
What time were you booked out of the cells
Wakhishwa
at
sikhathi
Villeria Police Station?
police station eVilleria.
Ngangena sikhathi Nkosi enkantolo.
I did not have time on me, my lord.
On this day, the 27th of October 2020, at 08:04:33 seconds, the number which belongs to you 060-901-6890 sends a please call me a PCM message to the number belonging to Mr. Mjiako 0790397605.
Manje ke ngazo i-27 October 2020 isikhathi 8:04:33 inamba yakho ku 070609016890 yasithumela uPCM please call me ku 0790397605.
Any comment?
Khona ufisa ukuthi
Nkosi enkantolo la kuleli phepha elifundwa ngumshoshisi. La uthi umshoshisi mina inombolo yami ya call back inamba kaMjiyako. Usho njalo. Laleka amabhena futhi 8:04:33. Naleka amabhena futhi 8:06:21. Iphindele amabhena o-8:06:47. Zihamba ndawonye ihlukana lezi namba Nkosi enkantolo.
yeah, my lord, the state alleges that I sent Mjiako a please call me. Just underneath that, the witness indicates the number belonging to Mabena at 8:06:21 as well as 8:06:47. Please call me were sent to that number. These numbers go hand in hand. They not separate.
Ngayi date le 27.
On the same date of the 27th.
If we can then have a look at another number 0726191698. You'll recall that yesterday you testified that this number belongs to your girlfriend Lebo.
Uzokhumbula ke ukuthi le number ushila go 0726191698 ukuthi ke yentombi ke uzwana naye uLebo.
Yebo.
Yes.
Now, if we can start again on page 1 of this document, DD5, E in brackets, Roman figure 1. On the 25th of August, the very first PCM, 25 August 2020, 10:02:35, the number belonged to you 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to the number belonging to label 072-619-1698.
Ngazo i-25 August 2020 isikhathi u-10:02:35 inamba yakho ku 070609016890 ithumela please call me uPCM inamba yakhe uLebu 0726191698.
28 August 2020, 12:07, 22 seconds. Your number 060-9016-890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Day 28 August 2020, 12:07, 22, number yako 060-9016890, which mela PCM. Please call me. The number yake ulabel 0726191698.
On the 29th of August 2020, at 11:57:54, your number 060-9016890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698. Again,
Day 29 August 2020, 11:57:54. Number yako 060-9016890. Yathumela PCM number label 0726191698.
again on 29 August 2020, 12:16:01, number belonging to you 060-901-6890 at 12:16:01 sends a PCM to the number belonging to label 071-1400918.
Ngazo 29 August 2020 start to 12:16:01, number yako 060-901-6890. Itumela please call me number label 076-1400918.
No, akusay number level kule.
That's not
number
Label's number.
kamabhena lo ibizayo.
The number you're calling is Mabena's number.
No, I'm calling the number 07261191698.
So you refer to 12:16:01. That's all.
No,
Maqonde neso. Number kamabhena. Ngithi ubiza lesikhathi number kamabhena le. Le ngithi court ne number kamabhena
Yeah.
kubhaliwe
That's the
phepha.
number I refer to
Okay.
as being Mabena's number.
Okay, 29 August 2020, 23:08, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to the number 072-619-1698 belonging to label.
Day 29/08/2020 start to 23:08 number. Seconds 00 in number yako 060-901-6890. Utumela PCM please call me to 072-619-1698 number galib.
Then there are a series of PCMs, 30 August 2020, 16:29:55, number belong to you 060-901-6890, sends PCM to labels number 072-619-1698. I'll just place them all in record. Again, 30 August 2020, 21:41:25, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698. On 30th of August 21:41:25, your number 060-901-6890 at 22:07:39 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698. Again on 30 August 2020, 22:07:00, Your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261916998 at 220824. So on the 30th of August, there were various PCMs to labels number from your number, starting at 162955, ending at 220824.
Ngazo i-30 zika August 2020 kuno please call me ke abalandelanayo ke abathunyelwa ukuya ke kwinamba yakho u-0609016890 beya kuyona ke inamba kalebo 0726191698 qala ke isikhathi ngo-162955, 214125, 220739, 220800, 220824.
Any comment?
Mina phambi kwenkantolo ngisho ukuthi ngangenafoni.
I did mention it before court that I had no phone.
Siyeze sami isikhathi sokuthi ngikuphendule ngoba nommeli wami usazobuya ngimtshele le number la kaMabhena. Wayi number kalebo khili kodwa kanye nesikhathi esi1 kaMabhena.
My time of responding is coming. My lawyer will also have another chance. I will then explain this number because Mabena's number appears here. And why is it that Mabena's number appears at the same time as Lebo's number?
Ngiphinde mina ngibhazi iphoyisa la lengishaya, lengihlukumeza mina kuthiwa nginefoni ngibhazi iphoyisa. Iyakhonakala leyo.
At the same time, it is alleged that I sent a please call me to a police officer that was assaulting me. Is that possible?
Ingakhona izolo bengicela ukuthi ngicela utshene icourt iqinise ukuthi ifoni yami kahle kahle yayenziwa.
You know what, sorry, I'm just keeping quiet. You must ask your counsel. There's something called verbosity. A person asks you a question, and then you go on and on and on and on, you talk, and you don't answer the question. You must ask your counsel what a judge thinks of that.
Ngizocela ke ukhulume nommeli wakho. Ummeli wakho akutshele ukuthi ke umehluleli ucabangani ngalento oyenzayo. Umuntu ukubuza umbuzo wena uyaqhubeka nje njalo. Awuphenduli lo mbuzo obuzwayo kodwa nje uyaqhubeka njalo. Ngizocela ukuthi uzucela ummeli wakho akutshele ukuthi umehluleli uye acabangeni ngomuntu owenza kanjalo, umuntu owenza leyo nto.
Second page. On 1 September 2020 at 21:45:51, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261916998.
Nge-1 September, isikhathi lana ke u-21:44:51, inamba yakho ku-0609016890. Thumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
On 2 September 2020, 16:10, 19 seconds, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Nge-2 September 2020, 16:10, 19 seconds, inamba yakho 06090168890. Itumela please call me 0726191698.
3 September 2020, 090406, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698 at 090406.
Nge-3 September 2020, number yako 06090168890 nazo i-3 September 2020 090406. Itumela please call me ku 072 ekuyinamba kalebo 6191698. Your number 060-901-6890 on 4 September 2020 at 16:52:53 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Bese kuthi ngeyi-4 zikaSeptember 2020 isikhathi u-16:52:53 number yakho 0609016890 thumela please call me kunumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 6 September 2020 at 16:38 13 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
Ngeyi-6 zikaSeptember 2020 isikhathi u-16:38 nama-seconds awu-13 number yakho 0609016890 yathumela please call me kunumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
On the same day at 22:00:18, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
Ngalelo langa lelo isikhathi u-22:00 nama-seconds awu-18 number yakho 060-901-6890 ithumela please call me kwinumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 10 September 2020, 18:13:28 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
Ngeyi-10 zikaSeptember 2020 u-18:13 nama-seconds awu-28 number yakho 060-901-6890 ithumela please call me kwinumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 11 September 2020 at 19:03:50 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
Bese kuthi ngeyi-11 zikaSeptember 2020 isikhathi u-19:03 ama-seconds awu-50 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 ithumela please call me kwinumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
On your number 060-901-6890 on 12 September 2020 at 22:12:58 sends a message to a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
Ngeyi-12 kaSeptember 2020 isikhathi u-22:12:58 inumber yakho u-060-901-6890 ithumela please call me inumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
On 12 September 2020, your number 060-901-6890 at 22:12:58 sends a PCM to labels number 072-619-1698.
You have done that.
Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. Next one, 060-901-6890, 13 September 2020, 12:53:59 sends a PCM message to labels number 072-619-1698.
Ngazo i-13 kaSeptember 2020 u-12:53:59 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 ithumele noma yathumela please call me kwinumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 14 September 2020 at 12:04:56 sends a PCM to labels number
072-619-1698.
bese kuthi ngazo i-14 kaSeptember 2020 12:04:56 inamba yakho 060 901 6890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu eku 072 619 1698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 14 September 2020, 173703 sends a PCM to Lagos number 072-6191-698.
Asho ukuthi ngazo i-14 September 2020 u-173703 inamba yakho eku 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 072 619 1698.
Then there are several PCMs on the 14th of September. Your number 060-901-6890, 14 September 2020 at 21:05:15 sends a PCM to Lagos number 072-6191-698.
Bese kuba ke no please call me abalandelanayo ke abaningi ke ngazo i-14 September 2020 u-21:05:18 inamba yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela ko please call me kwinamba 072-619-1698 ekuyinamba kalebu.
"17 seconds later, at 21:05:35, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Lagos number 072-6191-698.
Base kuthi ke ngazo i-14 September 2020 u-21:05:35 inamba yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me u-PCM kwinamba kalebu 072-619-1698.
14 seconds later, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM at 21:05:49 to Lagos number 072-619-1698. Sends a PCM.
Ngazo i-14 September 2020 u-21:05:49 number yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 072-619-1698.
Then on the 15th of September 2020, a series of PCMs to Lagos number starting at 09:36:52. On the 15th of September 2020, your number 060-90-16890 sends a PCM to Lagos number 072-619-1698.
Bese kuthi ngazo ke i-15 September 2020 kuno please call me ke abaningi ke abathunyela kuyona ke inamba kalebu qala ke ngo-9:36:52 inamba yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 072-619-1698.
On the same day at 09:37:08, just less than a minute later, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Lagos number 072-619-1698.
Olandelayo ngazo i-15 September 2020 ngo-9:37 nama-seconds awu-8 inamba yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 072-619-1698.
Now, about 21 minutes later, at 09:58:04, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Ngazo i-15 September 2020 ngo-9:58 ama-seconds awu-4 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 072 619 1698.
And just over 3 hours later, at 12:16:03, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Kwase kuthi-ke emuva-ke kwamahora amathathu ngazo i-15 September 2020 12:16:03 number yakho 06090168890 yathumela u-PCM please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Then at 12:59:54, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Kwase kuthi-ke ngayo u-12:59:54 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela-ke u-PCM please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Then at 14:27:50, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Sisekuzona-ke i-15 September 2020 ngo-14:27:50 number yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Then at 15:41:48, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Sisekuzona-ke i-15 September 2020 ngo-15:41 ama-seconds awu-48 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Any comments on these PCMs that appear on page 2?
Ukhona ongakusho ngalama please call me avela la ku-page 2?
Because enkantolo ngangingaphethe phone.
My lord, I had no phone.
Now, who are sending all these PCMs to label?
Ubani owayethumela onke lama please call me kulebo?
Because enkantolo ifone yathathwa kweMangibosho, thatha uMabhena noMhana.
My lord, the phone was confiscated from me where upon my arrest by Mabena and Mukhan.
Are you suggesting that they send all these PCMs to label?
Ingabe uthi ibona abathumela onke lama please call me kulebo?
Ngoba ifone yayikubo. Kuba ifone yayikimi ngangangembhazule khona. Ngangizomfonela phela ifone kuba ifone yayikimi.
Because the phone was with them. If I had the phone, I would not have sent her please call me. I was going to call her.
Then on page 3, 29 September 2020, 16:16:21 seconds. Your number 06090168890 at 16:16:21 sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
So ku page 3 ke manje nge-29 September 2020 isikhathi u-16:16:21 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 30 September 2020, 15:37:48 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Bese kuthi ngazo i-30 September 2020 isikhathi u-15:37 ama-seconds awu-48 inamba yakho 060-901-6890. Itumela please call me. Inamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 30 September 2020, 15:38, 28 seconds, sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Sekuzona 8:30 September 2020 isikhathi 15:38 ama-seconds awu 28. Inamba yakho 060-901-6890. Tumela please call me kunamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 1 October 2020, 1620 seconds, sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Ngay ones ka October 2020 1600 nama-seconds awu 22. Number yakho 060-901-6890. Itumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 1 October 2020, 1601:57 seconds, sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
060-901-6890 ngay ones ka October 2020 ngo-1601:57. Yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 1 October 2020, 22:58:47 seconds, sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Basho ukuthi sisekuzona ke i-1 October 2020 ngo-22:58:47. Inamba yakho 060-901-6890. Yathumela u-PCM please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 8 October 2020, 12:34 seconds, sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Ngay 8 zika October 2020 isikhathi u-12:12 ama-seconds awu 34. Number yakho 060-901-6890. Yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 0726191698.
25 seconds later on the same day, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Kwase kuthi nje emuva kwama-seconds awu 27 emuva kwalokho-ke inamba yakho 060-901-6890. Yathumela please call me kuyona inamba kalebu 0726191698.
On the same day, 8 October 2020, at 22:15:08, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
Sekuzona-ke i-8 zika October 2020 22:15:08. Number yakho 060-901-6890. Yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebu 07261919698.
And then there are two PCMs on the 9th of October. Your number 060-90-16890 on the 9th of October 2020 at 13:45:58 sends a PCM to Lagos number 07261919698.
bese kuba ke nama please call me amabili ke ngazo i9 zika September 2020 ngo 134538 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kunamba kalebo 072 6191698.
Then on the same day at 22:00:49 seconds, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Sekuzona ke i9 zika October 2020 u22:00 ama seconds awu 49 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kunamba kalebo 072 6191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 10 October 2020, 15:34:03 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Bese kuthi ngeyi10 zika October 2020 isikhathi u15:34 ama seconds awu 3 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kunamba kalebo 07261911698.
On the same day at 17:41:51 seconds, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Sekuthi ngazo i10 zika October 2020 17:41:51 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kunamba kalebo 072 6191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 11 October 2020, 22:30 and 13 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Sekuthi ngazo i11 zika October 2020 22:30 ama seconds awu 13 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kunamba kalebo 07261911698.
Your number 06090168890 on 12 October 2020 at 13:50:07 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Ngazi ngeyi12 zika October 2020 u13:50:07 inamba yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 072 6191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 13 October 2020, 1400 hours and 1 second sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Ngeyi13 zika October 2020 u1400 second elilodwa 060 9011680 kuyinamba yakho ithumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 072 6191698.
Then on your number 06090168890 on 16 October 2020 at 22:16:13 sends a PCM to labels number 07261911698.
Sekuthi ngeyi16 zika October 2020 isikhathi u22:16:13 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 072 6191698.
The next page, page 4. Your number 06090168890 on 16 October 2020 at 22:46:50.
sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo 16 October 2020 2246 50 skhathi number yakho 060 9016890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 072 619 1698.
Your number 06090168890 on 17 October 2020, 16:12 56 seconds, sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Nge 17 October 2020 16:12 56 inamba yakho 060 9016890 isikhathi 16:12 56 athumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 18 October 2020 at 13:07:26 sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Esekuthi ke nge 18 October 2020 13:07:26 number yakho 0609016890 ithumela ke please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 19 October 2020 15:14 and 14 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Bese kuthi nge 19 October 2020 15:14 number yakho 06090168890 ithumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 21 October 2020 at 09:47:51 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Inamba yakho 0609016890 nge 21 August 21 October 2020 09:47:51 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
And 2 minutes later, at 09:49:04, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM to labels number 0726191698.
Emuva nje kwalokho ke noma kafushane ke emva kwalokho ke number yakho 06090168890 or 09:49:04 ngazo 21 October 2020 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
Your number 06090168890 on 22 October 2020 at 15:24:38 seconds sends a PCM to labels number 07261919698.
Bese kuthi nge 22 October 2020 number yakho 06090168890 15:24:38 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
And just under 2 hours later, at 16:59:22, your number 06090168890 sends a PCM at 16:59:22 to labels number 07261919698.
Ngazo 22 October 2020 of 16:59:22 inamba yakho 06090168890 yathumela please call me kwinamba kalebo 0726191698.
On the same day at 19:21:13 seconds,
your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Levels number 072-619-1698.
Sekuzona-ke i-22 October 2020 ngo-1921 13 number yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinumber kalebo 072-619-1698.
Then on the same day, about 2.5 hours later, at 22:56:01, your number 060-901-6890 sends a PCM to Levels number 072-619-1698.
Emuva nje kwamahora amabili-ke nama eseshayileka amahora amabili kwangalo lelo langa lelo u-22:56:01 number yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela please call me number kalebo 072-619-1698.
16 seconds later, on the same day, your number 060-901-6890 at 22:56:17 seconds sends a PCM to Levels number 072-619-1698.
Emuva-ke kwama-seconds awu-16-ke ngalo ilanga lelo langa i-22 October 2020 22:56:17 number yakho ku-060-901-6890 yathumela please call me kwinumber kalebu 072-619-1698.
Sorry, how long are you still going to be on these numbers?
My Lord, we have another page to go.
How many are they? Are they similar numbers?
Yes, the similar numbers.
And then they're going to the same other number.
Yes.
Well, you can shorten that. Show them to a colleague. I know he says it's not his, he wasn't there. It's not his number or it's not his phone. But the point for this court, that's similar evidence. So just count them. If they are 16 or 18, you just make a capital statement that the 18 numbers from this date to this date and categorize them.
I'll just establish from my learned friends if they are amenable to that.
As the court persists, my Lord, seeing that it's different dates and the same 6890 allegedly sending please call me to the 1698 number, we are amenable that they be summarized. In fact, we had engaged the state during the short adjournment to look into this matter. But unfortunately, what we have and what they have was something different. They've truncated the please call me on a separate exhibit that we do not have in front of us, my Lord. But we are amenable that they be read onto the record, the balance of, they be shortened, truncated onto the record, what they have.
Sorry, just tell me, how many numbers? Unless there is Mabena's number in between. Just check. Is there any other number except what you call the number of Mr. Ntansi and the number of the girlfriend? Lebogang.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Those are the only numbers.
Yes, there's only one last number that we want to cover after the girlfriend's number.
So how many numbers you still have to go? Traverse? About?
With just one, my Lord.
One, and that's it?
Yes, except for the girlfriend's
Yeah,
number.
that's what I'm interested in. The
Yes.
so-called girlfriend's numbers, how many are they?
That are remaining, my Lord.
Yeah.
I would say roughly about 15 numbers.
50 numbers. They're on page what and what?
It's on page 4 and 5.
Page 4 and 5.
Yes.
And then I'm going to suggest make a copy of page 4 and 5 and give it an annotation that it is exhibit whatever and that it contains the number of Mr. Mzansi, allegedly contains the number of Mr. Mzansi because he says it's not his number or he didn't have a phone. It contains that number and the so-called girlfriend's number. Okay, that's the shortest way you can do it. Are you with
Yes,
me?
as you could please, we'll do that. If we can then just,
And when you are going to argue this matter, you must just count the numbers
yes,
and say this number from this date to this date, it was activated so many times.
yes.
May I have perhaps an additional better suggestion to that, which is if that document that they've truncated for their own summary can be made available to all of us as
Yeah,
well,
okay.
then it be given an exhibit number.
Yes, it must be made available. It becomes a court document instead of reciting it like parrots. I'm sure even if it goes to the SCA or the Constitutional Court, they'll think I'm mad. Because all we're differing in is that this number, kating ngana phone.
Yes.
And so you can argue that he didn't have the phone. Fine, no problem.
Very well, if my learned friend are amenable to that, we'll just...
Yeah, and then you can,
Yeah,
I think that's the best.
yes. Then there's just one last number, my lord, that
Yeah,
we
that
want
last
to
number.
traverse. Mr. Ntanzi, we just wish to refer you to, we've already referred to the phone book, Annexure 3 to host affidavit. There's index number 1119. It's the fourth one from the bottom.
First page.
No, the last page. Yeah, the fourth number from the bottom. It's the number 079 0696750 saved as Mama Wami.
When ubona le number ne 0790696750 babale my phone uthi mama wami babale wemi yabona ne. Yes, I see it.
Whose number is that?
Ekabani
Number le uma senginesikhathi ngiyagcina kodwa niyefana nakamama senginesikhathi ngiyigcina.
although it's been a while that I've last seen the number, but it appears it looks like mom's number.
Then going back to Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1, on page 2, the very first PCM there, your number 06090168890 on 1 September 2020 at 17:39:43 sends a PCM to the number safe as Mama Wami 07906966750.
Uma ubuka lana ke ngazo i1 ka September 2020 isikhathi u17:39 nama seconds awu 43. Number yakho ke u060 9016890. Thumela ke please call me kuyona ke le number ebhalwe lana ke nanjengomama wami 079 069 6750.
Then your number 06090168890 on 10 September 2020 at 17:18:59 sends a PCM to the number safe as Mama Wami 079 0696750.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo i-10 zika September 2020 isikhathi u-17:18:59 inumber 0609016890 ithumela ke please call me kuyona ke le number 0790696750.
Then your number 060-901-6890 on 10 September 2020 at 18:25:43 sends a PCM to the number saved as Mama Wami 0790696750.
Bese kuthi ngazo i-10 September 2020 ngo-18:25:43 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela ke please call me kuyona ke inumber lena ke baba athi isave njengomama wami 079-069-6750.
Then on page 3, your number 060-901-6890 on 10 October 2020, 18:29:53, your number sends a PCM to the number that you say belongs to your mother, 079-069-6750.
The 10th of October 2020 or 18:29:53 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela ke please call me kuyona ke inumber le save njengomama wami 079-069-6750.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 14 October 2020, 15:11:25 sends a PCM to the number that you say belongs to your mother, 079-0696-750.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo i-14 October 2020 ngo-15:11:25 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela ke please call me kuyona ke inumber le oyisave nanjengenumber kama wakho 079-069-6750.
Then the last PCM, your number 060-90-6890 on 24 October 2020 at 16:47:49 seconds sends a PCM to the number that belongs to your mother, 079-069-6750.
Nge-24 zika October 2020 isikhathi u-16:47:49 inumber yakho 060-901-6890 yathumela ke please call me kule number oyisave ke nanjengenumber kama.
Do you have any comment regarding this? Please call me messages to your mother's number.
Kukhona ke ongakusho ngalaba please call me abathunyelwe ke kule number oyisave nanjengenumber kama.
Kusenkantolo mina ngakuphendula ngangenafoni futhi ngangeke ngibhaze umama phela umama mdala singane encane.
My lord, what I can say is that I did not have a phone, my lord, and there is no way that I can send my mother a please call me. My mother is an elderly person, she is not a child.
Lapha sikhuluma ngomuntu omdala ngamenzela callback uthi ubona njani callback umuntu ogugile.
Here we are referring to an elderly that is being alleged that I sent her a call back. How can I then send a please call me? Or how is that person going to see the please call me when she's an elderly person?
We are now going to a different aspect, namely the calls between your number and that one of Mr. Mjiyako.
Manje ke siyake uxhumana ke phakathi kwenamba yakho ke naleyo ke ekuyeka Mjiyako.
Khona lapha ngibona khona amanamba ayabhazana.
The witness is saying something.
I'm sorry?
Saying the witness is saying, is whispering something.
Yes.
Kwasekade kukhona abafuthi engibona khona ukuthi amanamba ayabhazana la. Ngoba lokhu ngithule kufunda le paper ngithule ngiyabuka. Khona ngibona khona amanamba ayabhazana.
There is where I noticed, my lord, that there is a please call, there are please call me's exchanged between my own numbers.
Yes.
Manje ngiyaxetha amanamba angabhazana kanjani.
Now I'm getting confused as to how my one number can send a please call me to my other number.
Yes. Where do you see that?
Ukubona kuphi lapha?
Nazi le buyibiza izolo lebe ngithi angiyazi ngekhanda. Angazi page la.
We are on page 3.
Just le kuphi? Le 076.
Yebo. Sorry, ima ngifuna ubala something. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the 11th entry from the bottom on page 3. The number that you mentioned yesterday, the 076 number.
The 076-482-4468.
Yebo le.
Yes.
Manje ngibona ayabhazana ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani mina ngazi.
As to how it happens that my one number can send a please call me to my other number, I don't know how that's possible.
We will verify that information.
Sisezoqinisekisa ke lokho.
Ngithina ngibona ukuthi kubhale callback what what. No, don't forget to funda nakho.
Our recollection is that that is not what we did not say it's your number, but we'll verify that information. We don't want to speculate.
Asifuni ke ukucabangela, sizoqinisekisa ke asibuleke sisho thina ukuthi leya number kuyinamba yakho, kodwa sisezoqinisekisa ke lokho.
Let us see. Number that we referred to yesterday,
Yes.
076
076 esikhulume ngayo izolo.
264
264
8460.
8460. Iyona esikhulume ngayo izolo.
Is it the same numbers you're referring to now?
Iyo leyo uyibukile ngasho.
Ngibuka yona ukuthi naye wengichazile phambi kwakade angiyazi ngapha egcineni. Ngiyibuka nje mangiyibuka ngapha ekuqaleni.
It's only when I'm looking at it from where it starts, my lord. I did mention yesterday that I don't know the last digits.
That's why nje ngibuza ukuthi le number le ngabe yiyo nale eyami ethiwa zabhazana.
Hence, I am inquiring whether this number is this the
Yes.
number that's alleged to be mine.
Yes, but we've just given you the number that we referred to yesterday. You agree that
076 264 8460.
it's not the same as the one that you are referring to.
Then it's the number 4468 and the number 8460.
Ngisazoyibheka nommeli wami ukhona ngisazoyibheka mina le.
My legal representative is here. We are still going to look at it.
Okay. So God, please, Malota, Sisumo Sam for the long adjournment. Can we take the long adjournment?
Okay. Yeah, it's adjourned.
Mr. Ntanzi, when we adjourned, we are about to start with the calls between your number 060-901-6890 and the number of Mr. Mjiako 079-039-7605. Which also form part of Exhibit DD5 in brackets Roman figure 1. Got that? The first page, 15 of 200. The third transaction from the bottom. Your number 060-901-6890 on the 10th of September 2020 at 19:18:58 seconds receives an incoming SMS and MTSMS from the number that has been identified as that of Mr. Mjiako 079 03-97605 lasting 0 seconds.
Number yako ego 060-901-6890. That's 10 September 2020, 19:18:58. But we have empty message here. The number number yako mcheko 079-039-7605. Isikhathi ke 0 seconds of 0.
And the tower there is Queenswood, 3G Queenswood NGA.
And the tower ke 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ms. Faithilligam testified as follows on the 22nd of July 2024, page 14, line 20 to 25, with reference to the radius of Queenswood Tower in relation to Villeria Police Station. Dr. Sibanda asked her as follows, and then I see there's a distance between Queenswood and Villeria. Are you able to place the distance on record? She testified as follows, Ms. Faithillingham. Actually, Villeria is in between Queenswood and Palmer Flats, and that distance is 2.6 kilometers.
Uma ekuzwa ke uyena uDr Sibanda yena ke uMiss Pinky mayelana nebanga ke phakathi kwayo ke iQueenswood le ebhaliwe la kanye nepolice station iVilleria wathi ke iphakathi kwayo iQueenswood kanye neVilleria kanye nePalmer ibanga ke anikeza ngalo kwaba uthi 2.6 kilometers.
Colonel House testified as follows in this regard on 21 May 2024, page 48, line 11 to 15. Mr. House, I just want to open the link. According to section 205, the data Bongani Sanison Tanzi, accused number 2, was near cell tower 3G Queenswood NGA, that is 220 meters from Villeria SAPS, where he was in custody during that time where the photos were edited. So Queenswood serves as the, so in other words, Mr. Ntanzi, Queenswood serves as the base station for Vilera Police Station. Is the nearest tower to Vilera Police Station.
Manje-ke itower eseduze ne-police station yaseVileria iyona iQueenswood ngoba kubufakazi bakhe uKenneth House bange-21 May 2024 uma ebuzwa-ke mayelana nebanga wase esho-ke ibanga leli lamamitha awu-200 meters okusho ukuthi-ke iQueenswood yitower eseduze ne-police station yaseVileria.
umama uPhinkeni uthe yole 2.6
And then Ms. Vaitelingam mentioned 2.6 kilometers.
No, she gave the distance between the two points, Queenswood and Palmer Flats.
Umama uPhinkena wayinikeza ngebanga phakathi kwale ndawo ezimbili iQueenswood nePalmer Flats. Lana yena uhost ukhuluma ibanga phakathi kwayo iQueenswood kanye futhi neVileria Police Station. So indawo ezimbili ezahlukene.
Do you have any comment?
Utangizwisisa ukuthi baba uSikhosa akaze kumuze ukukhuluma ngalokho ongaphezulu umuntu angamuze ukukhuluma ngalokho umama uPhink umama uKhosi ubaba uKhosi cha azange ngimuze ukukhuluma ngalo.
I'm a bit confused because I never heard Colonel House making mention of this distance that the state just gave here. Yes, I heard Ms. Vaitelingam referring to this distance, but never heard Mr. House.
Sikhumbule futhi uKhosi uthe inamba yami ya 2014 angilapha khona zangathi nga 2018 ukukhumbule lokho.
And please remember that House said that my number was a 2014 number. I never, that's what needs to be remembered. It's
Yes.
a 2014 number.
We've referred to the relevant portion of his evidence in the record, 21 May 2024, page 48, lines 11 to 15.
Sikhulumile-ke ukuthi-ke kutholakala kuphi ubufakazi lobo bakhe-ke 21 May 2024 page 48.
Can we carry on?
Singaqhubeka?
Ungaqoka kwifoni ayengekho into ayenziwe efonini yami angiyazi ukuthi ayenziwa ngobani.
You can proceed because my phone was not in my possession. Whatever was happening with my phone, I don't know who did it.
Your number 06090168890 on 21 September 2020 at 18:52 and 2 seconds made an outgoing call, an MOC, lasting 38 seconds to the number belonging to Mr. Njiako, 07903976605, and the tower is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ngay 21 September 2020 isikhathi u18:52 nama-seconds awu-52 inamba yakho ekuwu-060 9016890 yiyona eyashaya ucingo ilokubhaliwe-ke lana-ke MOC kuyona inamba ewu-079 0397605 ekuyinamba kaMjiyako leyo call leyo yathatha ama-seconds awu-38.
Your number 06090116890, again on 21 September 2020, 4 minutes later at 18:56:32. I'm sorry, 18:52, actually about 50 seconds later, 18:52 and 52 seconds, received an incoming call, an MTC, from Mr. Mjiako's number 07903976605, and the tower is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ngazo i-21 September 2020 isikhathi u18:52:52 inamba yakho u060 901 6890
yathola ucingo kwakuucingo olungenayo kwinamba yakho MTC olalubuya kwinamba 0790397605 ekuyinamba yakhe uMr Mjiyako ama-seconds awu-113 itower yakhona-ke yi-Queens 3G Queenswood NGA.
So the call duration was just under 2 minutes. Then your number 060-901-6890 on 21 September 2020 at 19:42 and 20 seconds. Again, received an incoming call and MTC from Mr. Mjiyako's number 07903976605, lasting 121 seconds, just over 2 minutes, and the tower is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ngazo futhi 21 kuSeptember 2020 isikhathi u1942 nama-seconds awu-20 inamba yakho eku-060 9016890 yathola ucingo olubuya kwinamba u-079 0397605 ekuyinamba yakhe uMjiyako kwaba leyo call leyo-ke imizuzu emibili u-121 ama-seconds itower yakhona ku-3G Queenswood NGA.
Then the next page, page 45 of 200. Your number 060-9016890 on 1 October 2020 at 19:47, 35 seconds, made an outgoing call, an MOC, to Mr. Mjiyako's number 07903976605, lasting 5 seconds. The tower is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ngeyi-1 zika-October 2010 isikhathi u-1947 nama-seconds awu-35 inamba yakho eku-060 9016890 iyona-ke eyenza i-call noma-ke eyashaya ucingo ishayela inamba 079 0397605 ekuyinamba yakhe uMr Mjiyako ama-seconds awu-5 itower yakhona-ke u-3G Queenswood NGA.
Your number 060 9016890 on 1 October 2020 at 19:50 and 46 seconds, made an outgoing call, an MOC, to Mr. Mjiyako's number 079 039 7605 that lasted 27 seconds, and 3G Queenswood NGA is the tower.
Ngazo i-1 ku-October 2020 isikhathi u-1950 46 inamba yakho eku-060 9016890 iyona-ke eyenza i-call noma eyashaya ucingo-ke ishayela inamba 079 0397605 ekuyinamba yakhe uMr Mjiyako ama-seconds awu-27 itower-ke eyayicosha u-3G Queenswood NGA.
And page 54 of 200, the next page. Your number 060 901 6890 On the 7th of October 2020 at 10:05:38 seconds, made an outgoing call, an MOC, to Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97605.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo e7 ku-October 2020 isikhathi u-10:05:38 inamba yakho 060 901 6890 iyona ke eyashaya ucingo ishayela inamba 079 039 7605.
Then the next page, 55 of 200. On your number 060 901 16890 on 7 October 2020 at 11:35 and 14 seconds, made an outgoing call, an MOC, to Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97605, and that call lasted 228 seconds.
Gay 7 zika October 2020 isikhathi u-11:35:14 inamba yakho 060 901 6890 iyona ke eyenza i-call noma eyashaya ucingo ishayela yona inamba 079 039 7605 leya call ke kwaba ama seconds awu 228.
And the tower is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Itower ke 3G Queenswood NGA.
Then the next page, this is the date on which you appeared at the Boksburg Magistrate Court on the 27th of October 2020. On that day, your number 060 901 6890 on the 27th of October 2020 at 08:12 and 54 seconds received a call, an incoming call, an MTC, lasting 33 seconds from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97605, and the tower is 3G Queenswood.
Lana ke kungelanga owa yovela ngalo ke enkantolo eBoksburg ngey 27 zika October 2020 isikhathi 8:12:54 inamba yakho 060 901 6890 yathola ucingo olubuya noma olwalubuya ku 079 039 7605 inamba yakhe uMr Mjiako kwaba ama seconds awu 33 ithawa ku 3G Queenswood NGA.
You testify that you cannot remember as to what time you were booked out when you traveled to Boksburg Magistrate Court.
Ubufakazi bakho ke obethulile ushilo ukuthi awusikhumbula isikhathi owakhishwa ngaso uma uzoya enkantolo eBoksburg. Yes, my lord.
Do you remember whether it was after 8 or before 8?
Ingabe usakhumbula ukuthi wayeseshayile u8 noma kwakuphambi ko8?
Angisikhumbule isikhathi ngoba ngingenalo iwasha.
I do not remember the time, or I cannot remember the time because I did not have a watch.
And okwesibili ngangingazi ukuthi ngiye court noba afika ngiyaqoka phambi kwakho umhane ngitshela ukuthi ngiye court.
And I didn't know that, secondly, I didn't know that I was going to court. I got dressed in front of Mukhane when he told me that I was going to court.
Your number 060 901 6890 on the 27th of October 2020 at 08:22 and 21 seconds, 10 minutes after the previous incoming call from Mr. Mjiako, received another call from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97605, but it's call for what? The cell phone was switched off.
Lana ke ngazo i-27 ku October 2020 isikhathi u-8:22:21 kusemuva ke kwemizuzu eyishumi emva kwaleya i-call ke ebiphambi kwayo. I-number yakho u-060 901 6890 yathola ke ucingo olwalubuya ke kuyona inumber 0790397605 yakhe umjiyako, kodwa ke la ubona ke kubhalwe khona ke uCF phecelezi ke ucall forward, okusho ukuthi ke ucingo lwalucishiwe.
The voice message lasted 3 seconds.
Nokuthi ke i-voice message ke leyo noma phecelezi ke bathi ke i-voicemail kwakuwa ama-seconds amathathu.
Still on the 27th October 2020, your number 060 90 16890 on the 27th of October 2020 at 08:26:41, in other words about 4 minutes after the previous call, again received a call from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97605, but the call went to voicemail. It is a call forward that lasted 3 seconds.
Sisekuzona ke i-27 zika October 2020 kwaku imizuzu nje emineke emuva kwaleya i-call ke ephambi kwayo ngo-08:26:41 inumber yakho 060 901 6890 yathola ucingoko olwalubuya kuyona ke inumber yakhe uMr Mjiyako 079 039 7605, kodwa ke kwaba u-voicemail noma kubhaliwe ke CF lo wathatha ke ema-seconds awu-3.
Still on the 27th of October 2020, your number 060 901 6890 on the 27th of October 2020 at 12:01 and 12 seconds received a call from a different number 0764824468. Again, the call went to voicemail. It was a call forward that lasted 2 seconds.
The date,
Still on the 27th at 12:01.
sorry the time.
12:01:12.
Sida ku-12:01 12 isikhathi ngazo i-27 October 2020 inumber yakho 0609016890 yathola ke ucingo olubuya ke kwinumber ehlukile u-076 4824468 nalapho ke ucingo lwacishiwe ke kwaba i-call forward ama-seconds amabili.
So all the calls on the 27th of October 2020 after 08:22:21 went to voicemail, call forward, up until on the 27th of October 2020 at 20:31 and 32 seconds.
onke ke ama-call enziwa ke noma ke ayengena ke kuyona ke inamba yakho angeyi-27 October 2020 emva kwalesi sikhathi lesi u-082221 ubona ke kubhaliwe ke laphayana u-CF okusho ukuthi ke ucingo lolucishiwe noma aya ke ku-voicemail kwaze kwazoshaya isikhathi lesi u-2031-32 ngazo i-27 October 2020 okusho ukuthi ucingo aluzange luphendulwe emuva kwalesikhathi lesi noma ke kusuka ngalesikhathi lesi u-082221 kuzofica ngaye u-2031-32.
Then the next transactions start on the 27th of October 2020 at 21:43:21.
Bese emva kwalokho ke sekuzophinde kuzoqala lana ke ngazo i-27 October 2020 ngayo u-21:43:29.
When the gadget went to, with your number, went to voicemail, the tower was undefined on all those occasions when the calls went to voicemail.
La khona ke umakhalekhukhwini wakho la khona angena khona ke ku voicemail nokuthi futhi ke ama-tower noma ukuthi yipi i-tower eyacoshakala ke akubhaliwe noma ke akuzange kutholakale.
The first transaction thereafter on the 27th of October 2020 at 21:43:29 was an incoming text message, MT SMS, and the tower there is 3G Queenswood NGA.
Ngazo futhi ke i-27 October 2020 isikhathi lesi u-21:43:29 laphayana ke umlayezo wangena ke phecelezi ke i-SMS eyangena ke kwinamba yakho noma eyayithunyelwe ke kwinamba yakho i-tower yakhona ke u-3G Queenswood u-NGA.
Then the next page, page 80 of 200. Still on the 27th of October 2020, your number 06090168890 received an incoming text message on the 27th of October 2020 at 21:44:30. It's an MT SMS from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97 605. The call duration was 0 seconds and the tower is 3G Queenswood.
Sekuzona ke i-27 October 2020 isikhathi u-21:44:30 number yakho 06090168890 yathola ke umlayezo owawubuya kuyona inamba u-079 039 7605 ekuyinamba yakhe ke umjiyako itower yakhona u-3G Queenswood.
Still on the 27th of October 2020, your number 06090168890 on the 27th of October 2020 at 21:44:32 seconds received an incoming text message, an MT SMS. It's about 2 seconds after the previous one. The call duration was 0 from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 039 7605, and the tower is Queenswood and is 3G Queen Suite NGA.
Ngazo-ke i-27 October 2020, 21:44:32, ama-seconds amabili-ke emva kwaleya engaphambili-ke. Inamba yakho 060-901-6890. Yathola-ke umlayezo obuya kwinamba 079-039-7605 ekuyinamba yakhe-ke umji yakho. Kwathatha-ke noma ama-seconds abhaliwe-ke laphayana u-0. Ithawa yakhona u-3G Queenswood NGA.
Next call, on the next page, page 82 of 200. Your number 060-901-6890 on the 28th of October 2020 at 17:59 and 32 seconds received an incoming call or an MTC from Mr. Mjiako's number 079 03 97 605. That call lasted 828 seconds. It's roughly about 13.8 minutes. And the tower is 3G Queenswood.
Idate ke 28 October 2020 isikhathi u-17:59:32. Number yakho eku 060-901-6890. Yathola ke ucingo olwalubuya kwinamba 079-039-7605. Yathatha ke ama-seconds awu-828 uma uhlanganisa-ke leso sikhathi u-13.8 yemizuzu. Iyayibuya kuyona-ke inamba le yakhe umji yakho itower i-3G Queenswood.
This is now the following day after your appearance at the Boksburg Magistrate Court on the 27th of October 2020.
Lokhu-ke kwenzeka ngelanga elilandelayo emuva kokuthi-ke usuvelile enkantolo eBoksburg.
So, Mr. Ntanzi, contrary to what we've been saying, we see that there's a telephonic contact between you and Mr. Mjiako, and that on the day of your court appearance, Mr. Mjiako called your number at 18:12:54. Also at 08:22:21, but that call went to voicemail, CF. Then he tried to call your number again at 08:26:41, lasting 3 seconds. It also went to voicemail.
Manje-ke lana mnumzane Ntanzi uyabona-ke ukuthi-ke ngokuphikisanayo-ke nenkulumo yakho ukuthi-ke kwakukhona ukuxhumana okwakukhona ngocingo phakathi kwakho kanye nayo-ke umnumzana umjiyako futhi-ke nangelanga owayovela ngalo enkantolo waxhumana nawe inkathi ifundiwe-ke lapha u-08:22 no-18:12 kodwa ngalakhona ucingo lwangena ku-voicemail.
And at 21:44:30, he, on 2 occasions, tried to send a text message to your number.
Nango 21:44:30 wazama ukuthumela umlayezo kunamba yakho.
I thought that was a question that was expected from Mr. Ntanzi to respond to, but the state is proceeding. And just for my own clarification, for my own notes, my lord, I don't know if I heard the state well when it says, now, Mr. Ntanzi, do you then see, which is something that is opposed to your version, that you never communicated with Mr. Mjiako? The record is showing that you had a conversation with Mr. Mjiako on the dates that are mentioned here. Did he say you had a conversation with Mjiako or a gadget
there was a communication between a gadget that is supposedly yours and that belonged to Mr. Mchiako.
I think, my Lord, throughout we've been saying that your number. So on that day, I think we said your Mr. Mjiako's number made a call to your number on the 27th of October 2020 at 08:12:54, and that subsequent to that, Mr. Mjiako's number contacted you at contacted your number on the 27th of October 2020 at 08:22:21 and 08:26:41, but those two calls to your number went to voicemail.
Asikusho-ke ukuthi ke ngalo ilanga lelanga 27 October 2020 08:12:54 u-08:22 inamba kaMjiyako yaxhumana nenamba yakho, kodwa-ke kunamahlandla amabili-ke khona ifone leya yangena ku-voicemail.
Then we've referred to the two text messages that are 2 seconds apart.
Sikhulumile-ke nangalemilayezo-ke noma-ke ama-SMS-ke ahlukana ngama-seconds amabili.
On the 27th of October 2020 at 21:44:30 and 21:44:32 from Mr. Mjiako's number to your number.
Ngazo i-27 October 2020, 21:44:30 no-21:44:32 buya kwinamba kaMnumzane Mjiyako buya kwinamba yakho.
And we see that the day after the court appearance, Mr. Mjiako's number 07903976605 makes a call to your number 06090168890 on the 28th of October 2020 at 17:59:32. That lasted 828 seconds, and your tower is 3G Queen Suite NGA. So the point that we're trying to make was that, can you see that the number belonging to Mr. Mjiyako made contact with the number that belongs to you on the day of, on the day of your appearance at the Boksburg Magistrate Court, 27th of October 2020, and also a day after your appearance on the 28th of October 2020, as well as the other previous occasions that we have put on record.
Asikushoyo-ke lana ukuthi ingabe uyabona yini ukuthi bakhona ukuxhumana phakathi-ke kwenamba kaMnumzane Mjiyako nenamba kuyinamba yakho. Ngelanga lokuvela kwakho enkantolo eBoksburg, ilanga elilandelayo lange-28 kanye futhi namanye-ke amalanga esesiwashilo.
Do you have any comment?
Kukhona ongaphawula?
Mina ngishilo phambi kwakho senkantolo ngingaphethe phone.
I did mention it before the court that I had no phone.
Into eyenzeke efonini yami lapha yayikhona ngazi lutho.
As to what was happening with my phone, wherever my phone was, I know nothing about that.
Okay. Right, next we're going to look at communication between you, between your number and other family members.
Ekulandelayo-ke sizobuka-ke amasibheke-ke ukuxhumana phakathi-ke kwenamba yakho kanye futhi namanye-ke amalunga omndeni.
No, index. we've already referred to index 119, the number 07906966750. You've indicated that that is your mother's number. Is that correct?
Bese sikhulumile ke ngale number le oshilo ke ukuthi number kama wakho 079
Then I want us to look at index number 23. 23 CC.
masibuke ke le ebhalwe 23 uCC
with the number 07968791114. Who is this person?
the number ke 0796879114 ubani lo
Ayi, angisayikhumbuli kahle lethi sisi ngoba phela number sisi mina ngiyazi ngekhanda.
this one written CC I can't remember this one well because I know CC's number from the top of my head.
Then index number 37, there's a contact Sis Queen with the number 0722556397. What is the relationship with this person?
Lana number 37 kubhalwe siscreen 0722556397 uyengabuya amazikela ukuthi uhlanganiswa yini naye lo siscreen.
Eish, angisamkhumbuli no sis Queen to bani.
I can't remember siscreen as to who it is.
Yes, but it says Sister Queen. Don't you remember Sister Queen, the name?
Kubhaliwe ke siscreen ngaba awusakhumbuli yini igama leli usiscreen.
Ingakho ukuthi angisakhumbula sekhaya ku Queen ekhaya.
As I'm saying, I can't remember because even at home we don't have a queen.
Then index number 65, there's a contact saved as Booty
La kubhalwe ubuthi
with
65.
the number 07220262255.
Now the number lena 0722026255.
Ya le ngiyayibona noma sengasayikhumbuli ukuthi kabhuti ithini ngapha egcina kodwa na ngiyayibona la.
I can see this number, although I can't remember well what the last digits are of Buti's number, but yeah, at the start of the number, I can see it.
What is the relationship?
Nihlanganiswa yini? Nobudlelwane.
Ngathi ukuthi ngoba ngithi 07220 ngisayikhumbula ngaphi number kabhuti ukuthi igcina ngobani egcineni.
It's just the last digits of Buti's number that I cannot recall.
Is that your brother?
Ubhuti wakho, mfowenu? Yes.
What is his name?
Ubani igama lakhe?
Igama lakhe uMbongeleni.
His name is Mbongeleni.
Is it the one who testified at your application for bail?
Ulo wayethu ufakazi kwisicelo sakho sebheli.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then index number 160, there's a contact SB Ntanzi with the number 072.
Sorry. Just.
Index number 160.
Yes.
There's a contact SB Ntanzi 072 7932189.
Bese kunalana ke u160 uSB Ntanzi 0727932189.
What is the relationship with SB Ntanzi?
Ubudlelwane kanye noSB Ntanzi kuyini?
Noma le number le sanima ungiyasibu noma ka Mpila ngisayibone kahle.
Sibu noma?
Noma Mpila ngisayibone.
Mpilo.
kahle, Yeah.
I can't see this number that well. I'm not sure whether it belonged to Sbu or Mpilo.
And what is the relationship with any of them?
Omunye no bona ke uhlanganiswa yini nabo noma ubudlelwane nabo uSbu noma uMpilo uhlanganiswa yini nabo?
Ngabakithi.
They are my relatives.
How are you related?
Ngabakini kanjani awusho?
Upilo uzalwa baba omncane ekhaya lathi uSibu uzalwa baba omdala ekhaya kwelinye ikhaya.
They are both my uncle's children.
Then index number 170, there's a contact,
170.
Baba Fenzeka,
Baba Fenzeka.
with the number 0728136995.
Baba Fenzeka with 0728136995.
How is the person known to you?
Umazi kanjani yena?
Lona ngasho ukuthi ubhuti waye ngamthola engomeni ngakwesinye isigodi.
I would say that this is a gentleman that I met at the traditional dance. He's from he's from another village.
What is the name of the village?
Igama lesigodi
Ehlabathini.
ehlabathini.
Then there's a index number 73. The contact is Mama Nokaya Ntan. It ends with NTAN.
La ku 73 kubhalwe mama nokhaya Ntani.
Okay, it just ends there with the number 079 15377. What is the relationship with the contact?
Inamba lana ke u 079 7153774.
Le angisakhumbuli kahle ngoba onokhanya ababili ke angisakhumbuli ukuthi yena muphi phakathi kwabo.
I can't remember this number because there are two Nokanyas at home, so I can't remember which one exactly is this.
Who? What is the relationship with them?
Yini ekuhlanganisa nabo uNokanya?
Ngingasho ukuthi abakithi anakho ukubhaleka kuphelelanga ukuthi idanze lapha.
I would say that they are from home or they are my relatives. As you can see that it's just not complete there as it is written there. The Ntanzi is not complete.
How are you related?
Nihlobana kanjani?
Umuntu mangadanza ngwakithi mase.
If you're in Tanzi, you are my relative.
Are they your sisters?
Udadewenu?
Ukube usizo zobhaptist sithatha kuthiwa mama nokho ngithi ngifike ngibize ngithi mama nokhanya ngibize igama lengane yakhe.
If it was my sister, I would have written a sister, but there it's written mama. So I would not write mama for my sister.
And contact number 138 saved as Mashefa with the number 0649692839.
Lana ke ku 138 kubhalwe uMashefa inamba u0649692839.
How are you known to that contact?
Wazana kanjani ke naye?
Ubaba omncane.
This is my uncle.
Right, index 149
La 149
saved as Gogo
kubhalwe gogo.
with the number 066 06 82412.
066 068 2412.
What is the relationship to the contact?
Ubudlelwane kanye naye?
noma sengasayikhumbula uma inamba yakho kwasekhaya komama le noma kanjani angisayikhumbuli kahle.
Although not able to recall or remember whether it is my grandma from my mother's side of the family, but I can't remember whether.
But it is your grandmother.
Kodwa ugogo.
Ugogo umuntu ozala umama.
Yes, someone that gave birth to my mother is my grandmother.
Right. Index number 21. There's Buthelezi, then 2, with the number 072 03 86002.
Lana ke ku-21 kunobuButhelezi 2, inumber 072 038 6002.
How's the contact known to you?
Umazi kanjani?
Lena ke inamba kaButhelezi lwebenhlala naye.
This is the Buthelezi that I was staying with.
The one that testified in court.
Lo wethu ubufakazi la enkantolo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he still alive?
Usaphila?
Angimazi kade ngamcela.
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while.
Right. Now, your cell phone records indicate that the person indexed number 23 saved as CC with the number 079 6879 You made an outgoing call to the person, CC,
Manje ke
on 10 August 2020.
Which page? Sorry, which page, my judge? 10 August. Which page, please?
No, it's not on that page. You can just.
Manje ke imininingwane yakho ke yocingo ikhombisa ke ukuthi ke waxhumana ke nayo inamba lena noma ke umuntu lo osave na njengosisi ngey-10 zika August 2020.
Ngibona kufundwe elinye iphepha engiwona awunalo ngicela besibonise lona.
Can you please be shown the document that you are reading from because it's not in front of us?
No, this is just our own notes.
Into abayibhalile zona phansi ama-notes apho.
Cha le bhala ngomshini phambi kosenkantolo ngiyayibona.
I can see that that's typed.
And you were using your number or that outgoing call emanated from your number 060901 6890. Sorry, it's 10,
My Lord, Mr. Dance's
10
hands is up.
10 September. Yes, Mr. Ntanzi, sorry.
Ngicela ukubona iphepha phambi kosenkantolo lelo lifundayo lelo libhalile ngoba azange alikhanda uhosi leli phepha ngicela ukulibona.
I would see the document that you are reading from.
Yes, we'll give you the extract of your section 25.
Sizokhiphela khona manje.
as we mentioned, your number 060-901-6890 on the 10th of September 2020 at 19:55:38 seconds made an outgoing call and MOC to the number 079-6879-114, lasting 339 seconds, and the tower is 3G Queensuit NGA.
The 10th of September 2020, 1955-38, number yakho 060.
akusilo lebese kuqala lamaphepha ayithuna phambi kwekatolo uyalifunda elinye nani phambi kwabakusebenza manje mina ngifuna ukubona lelodwa lekho akufunda phansi.
Maybe to assist the witness, because we are all lost here. If maybe the state can refer to us the exhibit and the page number of that exhibit so that we can record and zoom into that page of that specific exhibit in order to assist the accused, the witness.
Yeah, we're still on the same exhibit. Let's just give you the page number.
Meanwhile, there is being sorry that I just requested the agents to approach the gentleman, my lord. Thank you.
It's part of exhibit DD5, E Roman figure 1, and it's page, the case ID is 103-1227, and it's page 16 of 200.
Sometimes it seems to have an issue, my lord.
What's the issue?
It says what is being given, my lord, is not the same as what is being read by the state. It's a different document.
Kose nkantolo la kunomehluko nali iphepha elifundo babalo phambi kwakho nali elinye phambi kwabatsibanda benze uround lete efana le ekhandwe ngusteni ngeke ngicela bangikhombise le yaphepha lele babiza zona lezi inamba lezi abaziba nali phambi kwabatsibanda ngiyabona nali elinye phambi
What is
kwababalo.
he requesting?
Yes, requesting a document, my lord.
Is that the notes of the
Yes.
of the plaintiff of the state? The
Yes.
notes.
Yes, this is our own
Is he
notes.
entitled to that?
No, no.
Just tell him so that we don't waste time.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Then your number.
Sorry, I didn't interpret it the previous
Oh, sorry.
10 September 2020, 1955-38. In number yako 0609016890. Yona ke eya shaya ucingo with number 0796879114. Bathi ke le number ile ebhalwe lana njengosisi. Yathatha ke ama seconds awu 339.
Then the next page is case ID. It's 103-1227. It's page 59 of 200. Your number 060-901-6890 on the 10th of October received at 20:54:25 received an incoming call from the person saved as CC Queen or Sis Queen lasting 26 seconds. The tower is 3G Queensuit NGA.
Lana 10th October 2020, isikhathi 20:54:25 bathola ke ucingo olubuya ke kule number 072 255 6397 kanje phela. Ile number ke la ebhalwe nanjengo sis queen yathola ucingo ke lubuya lapho ama seconds awu 26.
Your number 060-901-6890 on 1 November 2020 at 06:48 and 11 seconds received an incoming call and MTC lasting 227 seconds from the number 072 202 6255. It's index number, the person in index number 65 saved as booty, and it's 3G Queensuit. This information is found in case ID 1031227 and it's page 89 of 200.
Lana-ke ngazo 1 November 2020 isikhathi 06:48 nama seconds awu 11 ucingo ke lolu olwalubuya inumber ke 0722 026255 lana ke ngaphansi konumber noma ke index 65 isavwe nanjengo bhuti nayibhaliwe 0722026255 ama seconds ke awu 227.
The next call is found in case ID 1031227, page 15 of 200. Your number 060-901-6890 received an incoming call from the number 072 7932 It's the person found on index 160, saved as SB Ntanzi. That call lasted 77 seconds, and the tower is Queensuit, is 3G Queensuit NGA.
La aqeda ufundwa khona ke unge-10 September 2020 ngo-18:43 nama seconds awu 14 ucingo ke owalithola ke noma ke olwange kufonelwa ke inamba yakho ku-060 9016890 lubuya ke kwinamba 072793 2189 ilena ke esavwe la ku-160 nanjengo SB noma ngegama u-SB Ntanzi. Itawa yakhona ke u-3G Queenswood NGA.
A second call from the same person saved as SB Ntanzi, index 160. This is found in case ID 103 1227. It's page 16 of 200. Your number 060 90 16890 on the 10th of September 2020 at 19:44:24 seconds made an outgoing call and MOC to the same number saved as SB Ntanzi, index 160, being the number being 072 793 2189. It lasted 16 seconds. 3G Queensuit, NGA Tower.
Ucingo lwesibili ke olubuya kuyena ke lana ke ku 160 obhalwe nanjengo SB Ntanzi ngey-10 kaSeptember 2020 1944-24 ucingo noma ke olwalubuya kwinamba yakho u-0609016890 luya kuyona ke inamba 0727932189 ithawa yakhona i-3G Queenswood NGA ucingo kwalathatha noma ke i-call leyo yathatha ama-seconds awu-16.
The next call is found in case ID 103 1227 and is page 26 of 200. Your number 060 90 16890 on 17 September 2020 at 19:53:10 seconds made an outgoing call and MOC to the number 072 81 36995. The person saved as Baba Fenzeka, index 170. That call lasted 85 seconds. The tower is 3G Queensuit NGA.
May 17 September 2020, 1953, 10 seconds. Inamba yakho 06090168890. Yona ke ucingo lwakubuya kuyona ke uya kwinamba 072 813 6995. Inamba ke leyo esavwe la ku 170 nanjengobaba uFenzeka. Ithawa yakhona ke u-3G Queenswood NGA ama-seconds awu-85.
The next call, case ID 103 1227, is page 82 of 200. Your number 060 901 6890 on the 28th of October 2020 at 18:52 and 16 seconds made an outgoing call and MOC that lasted 805 seconds to the number saved as Baba Fenzeka, namely 072 8136 995. The tower is 3G Queensuit NGA. If I haven't given the case ID, it's case ID 103 1227 and it's page 82 of 200.
The 28th October 2020, isikhathi 18:52:16, inamba yakho 060 901 6890, yona eyashaya ucingo ishayela number 072 813 6995, yona ke number lena esaviwe ke lana phansi ko 170 ubaba Fenzeka, itower 3G Queenswood NGA. Ucingo lolo lathatha ke ama seconds awu 805.
Next call is found in case ID 103 1227. It's page 130 of 200. Your number 060 901 6890 on the 24th of November 2020 at 16:27 and 40 seconds received an incoming call MTC lasting 660 seconds from the same person saved as Baba Fenzeka, index 170, on the number 072 81 36 995.
The 24. So the two names, the 24th and
Yes,
the
two.
top one.
Yes,
Or
two.
two of them. Both
Yes,
of them.
two. Yes, the one that have been handled.
Okay. Lana ke kunama call amabili ke ayebuya kuyona ke the number lena u-07281369995 yona ke esavwe noma ke ebhalwe lana nanjengo baba Fenzeka la ku 170 nge 24 November 2020 u-16:27:40 phinde futhi ngazo i-24 November 2020 ngo-17:10:19 amakholi ke ayebuya kuyona the number eyoqala ke u-660 ama-seconds, eyesibili ama-seconds awu-72 i-tower 2G Queenswood NGA 1 2G Queenswood NGA 1.
Do you have any comment regarding that call?
Ukhona ongakusho mayelana nale call le?
Mina ngishilo phambi kwekhotho ngingaphethe phone.
I did say before the court that I had no phone.
Does that apply to all, to the other previous calls that we have just brought to your attention?
Leyo nkulumo leyo uyayisho nakumanye amakholi la ebesikuze ngawo.
Namanje kose enkantolo ngangena phone. Ifone yathathwa kimi mhla ngiboshwa ngoJune 16.
I still maintain, my lord, that I had no phone. The phone was confiscated from me when upon my arrest on the 16th of June.
Right. The next couple of calls pertain to the persons saved as Buthelezi Index 21.
Alandelayo ke ama-call ke ala ku
Buthelezi
21,
2.
lo osave nanjengo Buthelezi 2.
Can you just maybe once again just explain what is the relationship with Buthelezi 2?
Uma ungaphinde nje usho ke ukuthi ke uhlanganiswa yini noButhelezi 2?
budlelwane obukhona phakathi kwakho naye.
Buthelezi ngishitile unomhlana lo wangena lapha eKatoni.
I did say that Butele is the one that I resided with, the one that came to testify in court.
Thanks. The first call is found in case ID 103 1227, page 13 of 200. Your number 06090168990 on the 9th of September 2020 at 19:35:03 made an outgoing call and MOC lasting 140 seconds to Buthelezi, who saved us index, Buthelezi 2, who saved us index 21 on the number 07203860002, and the tower is 3G Queensuit NGA.
Again, 9th September 2020, 1935:03. Inamba yakho ke 0609016890 yona ke eyenza i-call noma ke eyashaya ucingo ke shayela inamba 07203860002 yona ke inamba lena la ngaphansi kwakhe u21 isebe nanjengobuthelezi 2 ithawa yakhona ke 3G Queenswood NGA call leyo ke ama seconds awu 140.
Right, the next call still from Buthelezi 2, index 21. It's case ID 103 1227, page 108 of 200. Your number 06090168890 on 11/11/2020 at 15:50 and 40 seconds made an outgoing call lasting 3 seconds to Buthelezi 2's number 07203860002. The tower is 3G Queenswood.
Ngay 11 November 2020 15:50 ama seconds awu 40 ucingo lolu labuya kwinamba yakho 0609016890 kwina eyake kwinamba 0720386002 yona ke inamba le esave ngaphansi kwakhe lo 21 njengobuthelezi 2 itower 3G Queenswood NGA ama seconds awu 3.
Next call is case ID 103 1227. It's page 131 of 200. Your number, still a call between your number and Buthelezi's number, index 21. Your number 06090168890 on the 24/11/2020 at 19:26:51 received an incoming call and MTC lasting 30 seconds from Buthelezi's number 07203860002. The tower is 2G Queensuit NGA. Then again, your number 060-901-16890 on 24/11/2020, 1932:05, received an incoming call, an MTC, lasting 39 seconds from Buthelezi. On the number 072-038-6002, the tower is 2G Queenswood, NGA.
Manake ngeyi-24 kuNovember 2020 isikhathi 1926:51 in the futhi ngazo i-24 November 2020 1932:05 amakholege lana angena kwinamba yakho u-060-901-6890 ebuya-ke ku-072-038-622 iyona-ke le namba eseve ngayo Buthelezi 2 ngaphansi ko-index 21. Ithaba 2G Queenswood NGA NGA 1 2G Queenswood NGA 1 ama-seconds awu-30 kanye no-39.
Next call, case ID 103-1227, page 132 of 200. Your number 060-901-16890 on 24/11/2020 at 19:47 and 19 seconds. Made an outgoing call lasting 6 seconds to Buthelezi on the number 072-038-6002. The tower is 2G Queenswood, NGA. Then again, your number on 24 November 2020, your number being 060-901-6890 on 24/11/2020 at 19:47 and 54 seconds, received an incoming call, an MTC, lasting 57 seconds from Buthelezi's number 072-038-6002. The tower is 2G Queenswood, NGA. Then again on the same date, your number 060-901-6890 on 24/11/2020 at 9:59:29, made an outgoing call, an MOC lasting 2 seconds, to Buthelezi's number 072-038-6002, Tower 2G Queenswood, NGA 1. These calls are found in case ID 103-1227, page 132 of 200.
Lana-ke alandelayo ama-call abangeyi-24 November 2020 u-1946 33 ama-seconds, 24 November 2020 1947 ama-seconds awu-19, 24 November 2020 1947 54, bese kuthi-ke 24 November 2020 1959 29. Elodwa-ke kuwona kwaba iyona-ke inamba leyo 072-038-622 eshaya ucingo eshayela ke inamba yakho u-060 901 6890 kwathi amabili ke kwaba ke ucingo olubuya kwinamba yakho 060 901 6890 ngo-1947 19 isikhathi nango-1959 29 kodwa ngazo 24 11 2020 kuyona-ke inamba le esave ngayo-ke uButhelezi 2 ngaphansi kwakhe-ke u-21 itower-ke 2G Queenswood NGA 1 2G Queenswood NGA 2 2G Queenswood NGA 1.
Do you have any comments pertaining to those calls between your number and Buthelezi?
Kukhona-ke ongakusho phakathi ngalama calls-ke uyake kwinamba yakho kanye noButhelezi?
Mina ngishilo phambi kosenkantolo ngingenafoni.
I did say before the court that I had no phone.
Noma nangalesi sikhathi ngiye court ngifuna into zokugeza koButhelezi ifoni yami iphume emotweni kuba uMabhena noMhana.
Even at the time when I was on my way to court and then requested to make a phone to Buthelezi, the phone came from out of the vehicle from Mabhena and Mukhane.
Ingakho bathi angishaya iphethi noma ngangifuna inamba kaButhelezi ngifuna ukumtshela ukuthi ngiye court angilethele into zokugeza.
Hence, they requested me to then use the petit because I was looking for Buthelezi's number to tell him that I was on my way to court and I was looking for toiletries.
So God, please, can we call it a day, my Lord? We'll continue tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, Coach John.